change the schedule.
Yeah, guys. So no, Peter Wong, you're not super early. I picked the wrong time. I picked the wrong time for live, so I'm just gonna wait for some of you guys to join. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for coming, guys. I know it's gonna take a while for some of you guys to come. I don't know why I picked 11 in the morning. Love lies in the Philippines. How you doing? I picked 11 in the morning. So Peter Wong, you're not super early. Hey, Basie Cynthia, how are you? So yeah, guys, I'm actually out in the province right now. I think I need to go downstairs, okay? I think I need to go downstairs so you guys can see my home. I did it in my bedroom. I actually want to stay here. I'll do it like later on in the show. I'll go downstairs with the my other camera, and I'll make sure to show you guys the home. So what's going on? We have Love Lies in the Philippines. We also have Basie Cynthia. Hello. J Marco One Papitos is here. What's going on? We also have Tony Anderson. What's going on? Terry Withers. Now, I want to talk about this. I'm going to wait for some people to come in. Let me see. Dave Presses also in the building. Hi, Jay. Now, I want to talk about this. It was about, I say, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, especially you guys in the live stream, you remember. Even more so than the people that watch my videos. Okay, if you're new to live, thank you and welcome. Welcome to the party. It's definitely a party here. Now, I've been saying it, it was like almost a year ago. And I've been saying the Philippines is going to open next year. What's going on? Evelyn Black, how are you? I'm just going to shout everybody out today. Evelyn Black. What's your prediction about opening for foreigners, JL Mark? Well, see, the thing is, JL Mark, like people think it's going to open. It could be any time between now and also the beginning of next year. I said that before. I said this like a year ago. That's what I was saying. Like I know a lot of people that were here remember. I've been saying it for like a year ago that it won't open anytime. It'll open around the end of the year towards up to the middle of next year. I don't think it's going to be the end of the year, because they're waiting for some things. But JL Mark, I'm just going to wait for some people to come in, more people to come in, talk about it. I wrote the wrong time for my live to go up. But anyway, actually, I'm going to talk about it now. I'm going to keep you guys waiting. So now, before I said JL Mark, what I said was I said Manila will be the deciding factor. Okay. And why is Manila the deciding factor? Well, number one, that's the main airport of the Philippines. When people come in, they come into Manila. Also Cebu as well and other places. But Manila is still the central location, right? And the pulse of Manila is what's going to get it done. That's what's going to get the Philippines open. It's going from Manila. How you doing, George? Hi from Germany. Will you have the elections? Will you have the elections coming up? I think they're going to use it. Unfortunately, most of this has been political. I believe that does have something to do with it too. Love Lies in the Philippines. I believe it does. It is political, but not really. I don't think it's really been. I'll tell you why. I can't say that it's been political. I think now it's going to be political. So they'll say, oh well, since the Turkey's out of here, I'm the president. They got it open, but that's not true. I mean, you can see from the numbers and the way Manila's opening. It's more than political. It's actually what's happening. I can say I can see what they're doing, and it makes sense to me. Let me see what Gerald Mark said. Based on the incompetence there by the government to goons, maybe until June. Maybe until June. Maybe until June. That's the thing. We just don't know. But what happened though with the Philippines government is they definitely didn't have the budget to open. and that's what happened. I'm sure many of you know. Of course, Philippines didn't have the budget. Look what happened to India. India got hit hard by COVID. So did Philippines. But Philippines did a complete 180. And then the crazy thing is, Manila is now MGCQ. Manila. So I said this before. When Manila gets to the point where it's MGCQ, and Manila gets to the point where things opening more, like what was it, last week I was out in Manila, right? Didn't they say when 70% of people have the vaccine, it would open up? Yeah, well, it's getting closer to that. But the thing is, it's all based off Manila, George. See, with Manila opening, well, not Manila, but Manila being MGCQ, it just goes to show, okay, wow, you can see where it's moving. You think, you go, okay, wow, it's getting close to open. And I said this, I started making videos about it about 2-3 weeks ago. And the reason why I started again, before I said I would stop, because I don't see it opening yet. And then when they started opening things up more, and I seen it going from level 5 to level 4 and level 3, I said, yeah, it's moving rapidly. It's getting ready to open. And then I was also looking at an article today where the Philippines, they're making plans on, well, the Philippines, they want to do it like other countries are doing it. They're looking at Thailand and the way Thailand is opening things up. They're even thinking about opening it up in certain islands. Maybe someone can fly right into Boracay, or not just Boracay, even also to someone can fly right into Palawan. And I think that would make sense if they did like what Thailand is trying to do with the sandbox thing. The one thing, like I talked about this in a video. This is my video from last week. Somebody mentioned to me, they said, okay, but because I spoke about like what Thailand is doing and also what Vietnam is doing, those changes, and people were saying the Philippines is going to follow suit. I don't think they're going to follow suit completely and be exactly like Thailand and like Vietnam, the way they're making it hard on people to stay long term, to where you have to pay a crazy amount of money. If Philippines did that, that would hurt the Philippines. It would do more harm than good, because people are going to run away from going to Thailand and to Vietnam, places like that are being super strict because of that reason. I think with the Philippines, allowing people to stay for 3 years as long as they pay their way. Say if they boosted it a little higher and made it a little bit more, that would be fine. But as far as cutting it completely off, that would make no sense. But they can hike up the prices, definitely. I see that happening. I'm sure all of this quarantine stuff has taken too much out of their GDP. Yeah, and I was looking at that today, David Precious. I was looking at an article on that today, where it was showing percentages of how it hurt the GDP, and it did hurt. Why is this vaccination all based on Manila? There's over 7,600 islands in the Philippines. They're asking to have 70 to 90% of the population vaccination. Well, no, Boom J, what it is, it's not based on Manila. But this is the thing. Boom J, you can clearly see it. When Manila got open, started getting closer to opening, like Boom J, I don't know if you've watched my videos over the last couple of weeks. About 3 weeks ago, I made a video saying the Philippines is opening soon. The reason why I did that is because I seen the way Manila was opening. And it's no coincidence that now they're talking about opening it, and I was saying it 3 weeks ago. You can see it. Boom J, I don't know if you're here in the Philippines, but if you're here, you can see it. You know certain things. You see the way things are moving. You can kind of predict what's going to happen. Well, anyway, I can. But no, it's based off Manila, because Manila is the heartbeat. It really is. No matter how much people may not like it, the fact is that Manila is the heartbeat of the Philippines. It's the major airport. That's where foreigners are going to be the most, actually. Even though foreigners go all over the place, foreigners still want to be in Manila. And that's just going to remain that way. Provinces still suffer, yeah. Hey, Doan, what's going on? Yeah, the provinces still suffer. They do. the thing though is like right now the province I'm in, I know over there by the beach in Puerto Galera, they were struggling. They were struggling because of this, and it's great because I was reading an article today and it shows that the government is trying to add more packages for foreigners to where they have like can't wait. I missed the Philippines. Yeah, I hear you. Travel anyway. They try to open up more packages for foreigners, like with kayaking, like different things. Like they're trying to open it up to where almost on every island they add more things like that. To where you can go to an island before they didn't have these things like kayaking, horseback riding. So I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Now those places that didn't have it will have it now. So what that's going to do is it's going to definitely increase people wanting to come to the Philippines more. I think it'd be great. And one thing that's needed, and I hope the government watches that video because I wasn't lying. I wasn't trying to bash the Philippines. Is the customer service needs to be worked on. If that is worked on with the things they're trying to do, the Philippines is going to blow up. And then if they don't charge, no, they need to charge more money. I understand. They need to make the money back. But if they don't make it to where it's hard, like Thailand is doing and Vietnam, to stay, Philippines is going to recover. Philippines is actually going to thrive out of this pandemic. And now is the chance. Now is the opportunity for Philippines to thrive with the travel. Is the vaccine slowing down the virus? New infections reported each day in Germany rises more than 12,000 over the last 2. What's crazy, George? I got to report this. The numbers actually been decreasing. It's been a good thing, George. Like say last week, what was it around? Okay, like around 2,000 cases a day. Now it's like to like 1,000 cases a day. It was 1.5 today, and then it's going lower and lower. So that's over the whole Philippines, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 1,500 cases over the whole Philippines. Think about that, guys. So that goes to tell you, if the Philippines is not getting closer to open, I don't know what is. But it's getting lower. It's going to be, I give it another month to the point where it's like 500 cases, maybe a month or two. At that time, say, and then we get to the point where it's even lower than that, Philippines is going to open. I think Philippines can open now. This is the crazy thing, right? Because right now I'm in Oriente Mindoro. So I was in a tricycle today, right? So the guy said, "Oh yeah, they're having a lockdown in Mindoro." The guy was saying in Tagalog, and then I said, "How many cases?" I said, "What was it? 20 cases, kuya?" Because no, they're like that in the province. It's bugged out. Like I forgot he said it was going to go on a lockdown. And I think they had like what 11 cases, Ken?
Lockdown, curfew.
Curfew. Yeah, they had a curfew. They had a 10 p.m. curfew for how many cases?
Maybe like 11.
11 cases.
No, that is daily.
11 cases daily, yeah. 11 cases daily. Guys, it's like ridiculous. And I'm not trying to bash it. I'm just saying. It was ridiculous. I said, cool, what was it? 20 cases? He said, no, 11. So 11 cases daily. They have a 10 p.m. curfew for 11 cases? Are you crazy? And then what happened was some kids were drinking, right? And it's like, yeah.
It's only 4 today. 4.
Yeah. It's only 4 cases today where I'm at right now. 4. And there's a curfew. For 11 cases, there was a curfew, Hold on, let me see.
That's here in Calapan only.
Yeah, guys, this numbers I'm looking at for Calapan. But no, me and Kay, we look at this stuff, We look at this stuff to just see what's going on. But no, in the Philippines, I don't think the vaccine is slowing down the virus. It's not the vaccine, to be honest with you guys. I don't think that's what it is. I'm just going to tell the truth. I think it's the Philippines people, being more responsible that's slowing it down here. I think the Philippines did a great job. I can't even lie. And a lot of you guys won't like it, but that's the reason why in Germany they're having so many cases. Because Georgia, you have to look at people not wearing face masks and not wearing. I don't believe in the face shield, but people not wearing their face masks and they hang around each other talking. That's like usually the Philippines is doing a curfew where I'm at right now. The reason why they do these curfews is because what happened was, you have people that get up together. Filipinos love to drink, and when you're drinking, young kids and older people, and then when they're drinking, they're not wearing face masks. Why would you? They're not wearing face masks, and they're talking, and they're drunk, and they're singing, and karaoke, sharing microphones, right? So, yeah, that's why they actually had the curfew. But still, 11 cases. It was next to nothing. Now it's 4 cases today where I am. It's next to nothing, guys. It's next to nothing. And me and Kay always make it a point. We don't even hang around people without face mask on. Without face mask on. But that's the thing, George. What's happening in Germany is sad. But the thing is, in a lot of countries, people just don't like to wear the face mask. I don't like to wear the face mask either. But when I'm around people, I wear it. And when is the embassy opening and start processing visa? Well, that's not going to be. That's not yet. Bad doctors. Let me highlight your comment. Let me see. First, we had Loud Loves. I just went through the 6-day quarantine and hotel. People here are so scared. Yeah, that's how it is. Love lies in the Philippines. People are really, really, really scared of this thing. People don't believe in their health, and that's what happens. When it's reported like this, when something is reported like this, it's like the big boogeyman. And it's true because a lot of people are dying, but a lot of people aren't healthy. That's why they're dying. And they say it too. They tell you the truth. They say, if you're unhealthy, if you're not doing this, this is what happens. Like, they're not lying. Like the CDC and all of the countries in the world, they're not lying to people. They're saying if you have a bad immune system, if you're not eating these types of foods, and most people aren't eating those types of foods. That's why I said I made a video. Don't adopt the Philippines diet plan. I was at a what's the name today? A night market today, and it was just nothing but ihao, and it was like pork, and it was like a whole bunch of stuff that's not good for your immune system. Bro, will you ever visit the ATIS? Yeah, that won't be for a while. John, most of them are in Pampanga and Oriental Mindoro. I will go visit the Manyangs. I visited them before, but I'm going to visit the ones where Kay lives. I'm going to visit them soon, maybe in a week, because I'm going out there where I'm going to build my house at in a week, and I'm going to sort things out and go. And Kay going to go see her family, so it's going to be a busy week. But no, I will definitely visit the ATIS. I want to visit them. I haven't yet, and I've been living here so long. But it's easy. I mean, but they're what, about a 3-hour, 4-hour ride away from me where I am. The water boosts the immune system. It does. It does. Drinking enough water does boost your immune system. That's true. Drinking water, also fasting too. Drinking enough water and not eating something as simple as not eating food boosts your immune system, because when you're not eating, your body's actually healing itself. They even show there's reports on that, not eating can actually heal serious ailments. It can even heal cancer, not eating food, and also drinking water. If you're not eating and then drinking water, yeah, no soda. If you want info when they are opening for visa checks, Philippine consulate's website, yeah. And definitely, and also K-Reeve, I will post it here as well. I'll be sure. It's like I feel like I work for the Philippines consulate sometimes, because as soon as they announce something, I'll post it. Or as soon as I get wind of something, I'll talk about it. Yeah, no soda. That's right, Will Theta. That's right. No soda. Yeah, the water does boost me. No soda. Will there be any quarantine time frame? Well, that's the thing. That the Philippines already knows. They know already. They watch all of our videos. That's why the Philippines did the report on saying vloggers to pay their taxes to the Philippines. The reason why they reported on it because they're watching. They're watching. So they watch my channel. They watch everybody's channel. You know, they so they see what you guys are saying. You know, they see what you guys are saying, and then they know, okay, you know what, this quarantine is not going to work when we open it up. They know that it can't be any quarantine, and it won't be because Philippines is getting to the point where it's not a risk anymore. Philippines is at very low risk. Is a very low risk country right now, and that goes based on how many numbers they're getting a day. Kangen water is the best water I have found. Are there stores in the Philippines that sells it? Probably not. No, definitely not, Jesse. Definitely not. I've never even heard of Kangen water. To be honest with you, I don't even know what Kangen water is, and that's facts. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I didn't know. I definitely know what that is. But what's going on, man? Explorers, how you doing, man? But that's the thing, guys. For you guys that bought your tickets, I would say don't get head over heels and start buying your tickets. I know some there that sells. Okay, don't start getting head over heel and buying your tickets. For you guys that did buy them, um, you didn't mess up really, because say if the Philippines opens up in May, of course they can rebook your ticket for May, so you'll be good, and it won't be too far over a year, so you should be okay. For you guys that booked in 2020, I'm not sure how that's going to work, but yeah, they cannot go back to quarantine. That will be political suicide for any candidate. Yeah, and not just that, Michael G. It's not just that. With this pandemic thing, it was nothing they could even do to. It's nothing nobody can do. It's nothing nobody can do. Only thing with somebody when the person gets in office, I wouldn't be shocked if they don't open it until like June. Okay, I think somebody's getting in office like around June, right there, next year. Yeah, somebody's getting elected. They'll probably be in office here like around June.
Can you read this one?
The church they was in.
Oh, we can put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was looking at this earlier. Now I'm gonna put this in a different vlog. I'll talk about a different vlog. But yeah. Actually, I probably don't need to make a vlog about that really. Okay, your phone is right there. So hold on. Let me see here.
What's going on? What's going on?
I know some there that sells it. Okay, they cannot go back to quarantine. That would be political suicide for any candidate. Manila. There are videos on YouTube that tells what it is. I'm not paying over 2,600 for an economy ticket right now. I hear you. You know what's the crazy thing though, David Presses? Um, by the time I already know it's gonna happen. There's so many people that want to come to the Philippines that by the time it's open, tickets are gonna be through the roof. Because there's gonna be a high demand. And supply and demand, you guys know how that works. There's not gonna be enough supply. So the ticket prices, you guys are gonna raise the ticket prices. So let me see, do you think we all need a visa before leaving the States? No, 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 no. No, you won't need a visa before leaving the States. Once you get here, they're gonna give you the visa. Once you get here, you get you're gonna get the visa, and then from there, after that visa's over, then go right down to immigration and book another one. And that'd be the beautiful thing. Now, if they raise that price a little bit, that would be smart on the Philippines part to recoup some of the money they lost, a lot of the money they lost. Even if they doubled the price, foreigners would still pay it. That's the thing. But they can't do. The Philippines shouldn't do what Thailand and also Vietnam and other countries are starting to do, because they're cracking down too much, and it's going to drive people to the Philippines. So the Philippines, they can raise their price, right? Even double it. They can even double their price. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Jay Johnson. The Philippines could even double their price, and people will pay it. How many of you guys here will pay double the price, knowing that in Thailand and also Vietnam, you couldn't even stay if you want to stay for more than a year a lot of time right now, but because it's gonna cost too much. So I think we're coming to the Philippines. A lot of you guys wouldn't mind paying double the price. but it's cheap actually to Boom Jay. If you're saying no, man, I don't know if you've ever been here, but it's cheap to actually get an extension at Immigrant BI, man. If they double the price, it wouldn't hurt your pockets at all. What was it like 3,000, right, kid? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't too much. It is, but not really. Do you think we would need a visa? Yeah, a lot of tickets cost so that much now. Yeah, I don't think. I think it's for different times. It could be from the state he's from. It's a lot of factors. I haven't looked at it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it tonight, actually. So he could be right. I don't know. And then Jet POT 31. How you doing? He said, shout out from Idaho. JK, you've probably covered it before, but any specific online work leads would be appreciated. Got to work a few more years, but at least I can be in PA. Well, Jet POT. You know, I'm not retired. I'm not. Well, if you think about retired, me leaving the U.S. to come to the Philippines, that's retiring. I retired from one place to another to go to another place. So I retired from the states. If I think that kind of retirement, but do I still work? Yes. Me, I work overnight. I work overnight. But it's worth it for me when you can be in the Philippines and work overnight and still get money like you in the U.S. and get paid $200 an hour. You know, and I can even get more than that. So there's ways, and I'm actually opening things up for my agency. But I'm working on getting a contract still. The contracts, they're like they're not hard to get, but they're hard to get. I'm going to show you guys my work so you can see what I'm talking about. But not right now. I'm going to talk to you a little more, and I'll show it later. So stay tuned, Jet POT. Actually, I can do it now. I'll show it now. Let me see. I seen tickets under 1,000. Yeah, you can still find tickets. So I don't know when that was. Jesse Great, if you've seen tickets for under 1,000 recently, and that's exactly what I was talking about. You know, it also depends on what state you're from. Like, say if you're from Idaho, it's gonna be more because you got to fly to another city, and it could be many different factors. And so Jay Johnson, what's up, Jay? Just checking in, bro. Been working like a dog lately, but I'm glad I get to catch a live. Yeah, man. Yeah, Jay, I noticed you wasn't here, man. I noticed you wasn't here. I gotta bring you on for another girl report soon. Yeah, man. Hold up, we got a lot of comments here now. Let me get to some of these. Hold on. Okay, bro, that's what's up. Because the backlog will be crazy here in the states since they have been shut down for over a year. Yeah. And Boom J said yes 5 times. Okay, I thought you said you wouldn't pay. Easy Saga said I would not pay double the price unless I'm staying long term. Well, you know what it is, Sagas? You haven't seen. Actually, I got a show. Let me pull up an article. I want to actually share the article and show you guys like the rates to stay in Thailand is like because right now Thailand made it to, and I talked about it in the video. I don't know if you've seen it, Easy Sagas. Um, Thailand actually they made it harder. Like you have to get an investor visa, you know, to stay like extra longer, or you have to pay like five. I forgot what the price is, but it's a crazy amount of money that you got to have, and you have to show in the bank in order to get to stay longer in Thailand. Like they're making it harder. You guys that want to come to the Philippines, like you guys don't know how major you got it because these other countries are cracking down. Vietnam is cracking down, and other countries are following suit. So if the Philippines raises their prices, it's almost expected. Look at the big hit they just took. I would understand it actually. You know, like let me tell you guys what happened to me. I'm in the country, right? So because of the pandemic, I was late. I was late to get my papers in, right? I was late to recertify and then to do my permanent resident. I had to pay fees for that. I was upset about it, but then I was fine with it because they shouldn't have tried to get paid. I shouldn't have had to pay the fees because I couldn't get to immigration because it was closed down, right? But did I complain? No, I didn't. I knew I couldn't complain about that. I knew the Philippines had to. They probably didn't want to, but they had to. They got to make their money. Immigration had to make me pay more money. They couldn't say, okay, yeah, no, you get special treatment. They made everybody pay extra money. They had to. Like, they already missing money. Let me see. Okay, bro, that's what's up. Okay, back up. Yes, I would not pay double the price. Okay, I would. I would just fly the Filipino to me. I'm a set income. Okay. No, paying current price. Changing plans from coming there for Christmas to Easter now. Super Boss Kirk, what's going on? How you doing? LAX to Manila base fare is 718 plus taxes. Comes out to about 750 to 785. This has been a steady price for a long time. Okay. Yeah, so Michael G, that's what I was saying. I think wherever he was talking about, he's coming from a state where, or maybe at a time. It depends on what time of the year you're coming to. So say if you're coming in December, that's different than coming in uh, October. You know, it's a way like it could be a difference of $1,000 any time of the year, even no pandemic or not. For December, it's about 1,200 euro. So yeah, so if December it's about 1,200 euro, and and Kay said thanks for the super chat once again, Jay Johnson and Kingu Ghidorah. What's going on? How you doing? Morning from Malay. And so yeah, how much money do you have to show in your bank account from the states? You talking about for the Philippines? Nothing right now. Right now, I hope they don't make it to where it's like that. They're getting like Thailand and Vietnam and these other places because it's going to turn people off. You know, it's going to turn people off. And I think get the people in here, then get them with the fees. I don't think they should have people showing money in their bank account. You know, now for insurance, if they qualify you to have insurance, that may be the case. But still, if you get if they're qualifying, if they not qualifying, if they're demanding for people to have insurance, then that's a little different. Let me see. Gina Bassa, how you doing? Gina Bassa. Chris Dillon in the house. He said, I see in October and in February there's some good prices. Yeah. Oh yeah, for December. Yeah, that's why. David Princess put in for December. Only countries where visas required demands to show a bank statement. Thailand tourist visa is different. What's up, boss? Curious. It's a dope spot. Budget non-issue. Heard Duma. It seems alright. Honey's beaches, expats, nightlife, dopeness are factors. Well, I'll be honest. I've never been to Dumaguete, but I'll be going everywhere soon. I will happily pay double because I want to be in Phil's for Christmas. Any increase in BOI fees should be matched. Shit, I can't see how do we post here. Any increase in BOI fees should be matched by a better service, like reintroducing the old visa extensions, not just the dot matrix printed receipt. Yeah, Peter Wong. Yeah, we all live. I don't think you've seen it. No, you didn't see it wrong, Peter Wong. I posted it wrong by mistake. It's my fault. I posted it wrong. So TLM said, is it a requirement to have travel insurance to enter the Philippines? PH, if so, do you have any recommendations? Send me a link, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely send you a link. But I haven't heard anything like that. But we'll see. And so let me see. Carl Vaughns had a good one here. He said,
You missed a lot at the top.
well, I missed a lot of what on the top.
There's some question here.
Oh, it's questions?
Jet said, appreciate all your info. Great blogger. Best cell phone option to receive text from bank.
Wait, who's that?
On a little bit higher.
At the very top. So what's the question, Kate?
He said, first, Kendrick said, are we talking about tourism or living? Thailand is very easy to vacation to, but harder to stay long term.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The harder to stay long term.
Can live.
Can't live. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm talking about. Staying long term. Vietnam is hard too, almost impossible. Not impossible, but it's extremely hard too.
Then Jeff,
It's
Jeff,
all these places are easy to visit. What
Jeff
happened?
has a question. I appreciate all your info, great blogger. Best cell phone option to receive text from banks.
Best cell phone option, man. I felt glow buzz because I was vanilla, but smart is winning. Smart is seeming like the best because Kay actually has a glow plan, right? And like Kay wanted a glow plan for so long, right? So now she got to the point she has credit cards and she had G Cash credit, and she finally got a globe line, and now we're here and all the way to Mindoro. And smart is the best choice because globe it works, but it's like very in and out. And smart is like top out here. It's top notch. Even with the internet service that I'm using right now, I'm on a live with you guys on it. It's smart. So yeah, but no, I say get both though. If you have a phone that can be a dual cam, I say get both. Yeah, I was talking about not necessarily living, but staying long term. Kim, that's what I was talking about. And Abner, yo from Las Vegas, I'm thinking of moving to the Philippines for about 2 years, possibly, and mid next year. Yeah, appreciate your info, great vlog, the best cell phone option. Okay, I see that. How much money do you have to show or no money? Yeah, I skipped you guys. I didn't realize that. I skipped you guys, so now I'm back on track. Hey, okay.
You back on track now?
Yeah, I'm back on track.
Okay.
So what's up, boss? Curious for doper spot, budget non-issue. Hey, doing okay? I read that one. Because I love it. Is it a requirement to have travel insurance? Okay. How many expats go homeless? That's what I was at too. How many expats go homeless in foreign countries? I'm surprised countries require insurance and income for extended stay. Extended stay. Well, I'm not call. I'm not.
Listen, no sound. You have no sound.
I have no sound.
Let me see. Doesn't say anything. It's loud.
Yeah, I have sound. But how many expats go homeless in a foreign country? So I'm surprised countries require insurance and income for extended stay. Well, I guess they want to make sure the person doesn't become a homeless person in that country. But and there are people that go even homeless in the Philippines, foreigners that come over here and go homeless. And somebody said to me in a video one day, they said, and I don't want to say what I'm going to say. They said, people complain about 6,000 pesos for rent. They wonder if they came here to, they're homeless and they came to the Philippines. In Carbones, there's some people that come here and with no plan. That's what happens. People come with no plan and they're not even retired, or they have no plan on working. Like, really, they come out here in the Philippines on a whim and they're expected just to work. And they don't have a plan set forth when they first come. So that happens. It happens to a lot of guys. A lot of guys come here and find themselves down and out. Now it's really no excuse because I seen a guy and I wanted to interview him, but I was working on leaving Manila. There was a guy I met on when I was going at the when I was doing videos at when what's the name opened when Manila Bay opened, right? And there was a guy from Chicago, black brother. He was black. I thought he was Filipino. I thought he was speaking Tagalog and living amongst Filipinos. And he had a regular beach job, right? And thanks a lot for the super chat. Who's that? May two trade. Thanks a lot. Shout out to Cheese and NC. He will be the first in line when the border opens. But no, let me tell you what this guy, right? So the black guy, he speaks Tagalog. He has a Filipino job. Like he was like working on the beach or something like that, right? And those guys don't really get paid much. He probably get paid 20,000 a year, a month, maybe 15,000, and pesos, like $300. But you can do it if he was actually in the Philippines, living like a Filipino, living amongst them. He spoke Tagalog because he was in tour with the Filipinos, and I was like, right, Kay? And I turn around, I see this guy speaking Tagalog, and I'm like this dude don't look Filipino. He don't look like a black Filipino, right? So I'm looking at him, and then he came up to me and started talking English. He said, "Where you from?" I said, "The guy was just talking Tagalog with everybody." So there's really no excuse, Carl Vaughns, because guys like him, You seen it. I also remember another guy that was out here living like a Filipino. He worked in a call center, right? And for, to me, if a person comes in as an expat or they go homeless here, it's really no excuse. That means you're just lazy and don't want to work, and that's just facts. Because if you humble yourself, Filipinos will hire you. If you humble yourself and you're not spoiled, that's like say for instance me, right? If I was down and out, well, I could just go work in a call center and they would hire me. I'd probably be a manager there with my attitude. But that's carve on everybody's not the same, Like certain guys, they're gonna make it no matter what situation they're gonna make it. Just like that guy that I seen was from Chicago. I was like, wow, he came out here, did it. There's another guy I seen came out here, lived like a Filipino, had a call center job, made it work. Probably gonna get paid $20,000, $400 a month. But it's different when you're in the Philippines. Making $400 a month is enough if you live like a Filipino. And so, Efren, what's going on? Greetings from Florida. I have a fiance in the Philippines, and because pandemic, my process was held up at the NVC. When will tourists be allowed to go to the Philippines? Well, it's gonna be soon, Efren. It's gonna be soon. I don't see it going past June. To be honest with you, and like a lot of you guys keep saying, and you may be right. Maybe when someone else is elected and they're in office, they say, "I'll just open it up," and maybe that'll be what it takes. But I don't think so, though. But still, it may open before then. And I was talking about it earlier for you guys that are coming in late. I talked about it earlier. Manila is a deciding factor. You see that in the live stream title, right? Manila is the heartbeat of the Philippines. Manila is the main travel way to get into the Philippines. Manila has the most traffic for planes coming into the Philippines. Will that change? It may change because actually Cebu's probably a better place to travel to on a plane. It's more lenient, you know. But by the time the Philippines opens for tourists, Manila's going to be lenient too. So, you know, there goes that. But anyway, let me see. Skip some of you guys. Let me see. It's a lot of comments today. Oh, it's a lot of comments today. Thank you guys for commenting. It's a lot of comments. I see Professor. I see. I'm just going back up to the top. They will need to increase the daily limit that is flying into the Naya as well. They're gonna have to, Tony. They're gonna have to. But the thing with those planes, they can't increase it too much. I'm just hoping the prices don't shoot through the roof too much. To where you guys like, man, I already know. But I know it's gonna happen. You guys will say, man, I wanted to come in March. Say if it opened up in January, I wanted to come in March, but I can't even get until December. That's gonna be crazy. It almost kind of forces people to think, man, should I get my ticket now? But still, you can't because you still would have to wait anyway. If someone books it before you, first come, first serve. And they will need to increase. That's why they will need to increase the daily limit that's flying into Naya. But then they need to have it, Tony Anderson. I'm sure they work it out where, okay, if we got too many people flying in Naya, maybe have them go somewhere else just so they can get into the Philippines. Or maybe they'll have people go to an island like how Thailand is doing, the sandbox thing. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. Yes, I'm looking to come to the Philippines, hopefully in April and May. So hopefully things will be better, and at least know I can apply for a non-visa. So that's very good news. Bro Fester, good evening, J&K. What's going on, man? What's going on? And so December 25th and January 1st is about a week difference. Manila, Baguio, or Chiang Mai, Thailand it would be. AIS or Smart. Kate might know. AIS, I don't know what AIS is, but Smart, I think Smart is a good choice. I purchased my ticket for March. As long as my visa is approved, I'll be there in about 4 months. Well, the crazy thing though, like Kinley, what you did, man. Um, I wouldn't have done it myself. I wouldn't have got the ticket, but I understand for you guys that did book your ticket. Because if they say, "Oh, it's going to open in January," you already got your ticket for March. And if that's not the case, you could always rebook it. Let me see. That fella's driving now headed to casino. And Dwayne said no sound. Sorry, it was me. See, Doan, trying to ruin me, Doan. What's going on over there? I'm joking. Is there an unlimited cell phone monthly plan with internet or just loading always? Well, you gotta have a service. Like K's is unlimited because K actually bought a plan. I think you guys can they get a plans as foreigners?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so, right? Yeah,
Maybe if you have an ACR.
yeah,
Yes.
maybe SR. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get a plan.
Because they're gonna make sure that you will pay. You have a valid ID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to make sure you're gonna pay your bills, but they should though. Efrain, the Philippines needs that, right, Kay? I said it when I came here. They need to have an unlimited monthly plan, which is
There is
pay as you go. It's
Um,
unlimited.
no, there is in Globe. There's in Smart.
Unlimited for prepay
Yeah, I think there
for
is.
prepay. Okay, well I gotta find that. I gotta
Just like
find
in
it.
Thailand, guys. I'll join soon.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change.
Yeah, Kay's about to go change and get her hair done. She's she's over here half naked. She is.
Stop saying that.
She's laying in bed over there buck naked. No, I'm joking. But that was my next question. What's the best and safest internet service in the Philippines? Since I'll be doing wire transfers every month on my laptop. Well, I say really because I do stuff right now. I think you'd be fine with any as long as it's a good connection. You know. So wherever you're going, look up the best connection for that area. You know, or ask somebody in the area. So say if you're going somewhere you have a lady, of course she's gonna know. Or you know, ask around. You know how to ask around. Facebook groups. Find a Facebook group. Filipinos always on Facebook groups. So you can find a Facebook group of a find a Facebook group of the province you're going to, right? Find a Filipino Facebook group of the province you're going to and join in there as a foreigner. See if everybody can join that Facebook group. You'd be surprised they'll let you in, and then you can ask all the questions you want, and even make some Filipino friends before you even get here. That's man. That's I think that should be a new thing I should start doing, and like start inviting that Facebook group into my stream. Seriously, and so you guys for different areas can have people to connect with. That's my question. What's the best, safest? Okay, and so let me see here. I'm waiting for unlimited prepaid myself, and I'm just now getting to your comment, May to trade. Thanks for the super chat, man. Thanks for the super chats. Definitely appreciate it. I'm definitely not rich, and I have to work hard for my money. Actually, this is like a job right now too. I actually have this is my second job, really, because I'm working for you guys. And that's the thing. I'm working for you all. That's what I work for. So car owns many countries actually require some form of travel insurance of COVID-related expenses. No, it's true. I think Thailand requires it. A couple other countries require it as well. They require travel insurance for COVID. So say if you got COVID in the country, you're not necessarily on their dime. Well, they probably would just leave you on the street anyway. But they don't want nobody on the street. J&K, I will retire next year, God willing, in or around Quezon City. Is it best to apply for a visa in the fields or get one in the USA before arriving? Well, boom, Jay, there is a retirement visa you could even apply for in the States. You could even apply for a retirement visa now. Not no, an investor visa, SSRV. You can apply for, and SRV you can apply for it now. I just don't have to connect for it. But there's some guys that are getting into the Philippines now through the SRV. I just didn't connect with the guy, and then I left Manila, so I definitely can't connect with the guy because I kind of want to speak to him like face to face and not over the phone. You see here. So you see. So yeah, Rose said, remember Vander? He was homeless and return in U.S. as photographer. No, yeah, I remember Vander. Vander was he wasn't homeless actually. Vander lived like a he lived like a homeless person, but he actually Vander Veer lived off his YouTube. Vander Veer lived off his YouTube. He was one of those guys. He made like 500 a month from his YouTube, and he lives off that 500. It could be done. He lived off little or no money, and he slept in cheap hotels that were like 100, 200 pesos a day. He slept in cheap hotels everywhere he went, the most down bottom hotels he could find. And at 100, 200 pesos a day, yeah, you can sleep in a raggedy hotel and make it in the Philippines. Peter was the perfect example of a guy that did what he had to do to vlog. He would go around making videos all day, fighting with other expats because he just told the truth, and a lot of expats didn't like him. And I had no problems with Peter. Peter lived like that. He was just that kind of guy. And I seen his method of what he did. He lived off little money. He didn't eat much money. He didn't have kids. He didn't have a girl in the Philippines. He probably had girls that he would deal with, but he didn't have a girl here. He just went around different towns. He traveled all the time. I tip my hats off to that man. He would travel all around with little or no money. He was the perfect example of what you can do in the Philippines with little or no money. Peter Vanderveer. I can't even lie. He did it. He did it. I used to watch what he was doing. I was like, man, this guy's going everywhere and making money from his vlogs. He said it in his videos. He would say it. I actually watch his videos sometimes. But yeah, no, Vanderveer, he made it happen. He made it happen. There's no actual announcement when it comes to visa. Boom, Jay. Just hoping upon arrival. Jay, if a foreigner is homeless, do you think people will help or they will ignore? No, people do help. You know what's funny? When a foreigner is homeless, they actually get more help from Filipinos. Filipinos, they just like that, man. Like I said it in the video. Well, I forgot what the video was actually. I talk about it so much. I say it so much, but no, no, I said it in the last video. I said Filipinos are some of the realest people in the world, right? Because when you see those smiles, they really mean it. And you can tell because in that same instance, Filipinos will tell you to go sit somewhere, and that's usually what they do with their service. They'll tell you, oh, no, we don't, they won't ever think about having it ever again. And, when it comes to service, as far as like sometimes getting service, it could take weeks sometimes, and they won't even care. They won't even care to satisfy you. So it's real like that. It's too real here. And but the sweetest people ever. But that's things that needs to be worked on. So the Philippines could be a top country, a top tourist country. I think it's on the way. You know. But that's why people usually want to go more to Thailand or to Vietnam, places like this. But I think with how strict those countries are getting on the long term stay, people are gonna look to Philippines. So what's gonna make people want to stay in Philippines is the catering to people. Because that guy like me, I love it already. I don't need to be catered to. But foreigners, maybe you guys that are coming with ladies here, you don't need to be catered to. But foreigners that are coming here to travel and want to stay long term, they need to be catered to. And Philippines doesn't necessarily care about catering. They cater in some ways, but they don't really care about it. But no, people will help a foreigner. I know I gave a loaded answer about so much, but that's true. I'm just talking about it. Boom J, thanks K. Cheese in North Carolina, bro. Who's Cheese in North Carolina? I was offered a job as a hotel manager in Angeles. Are you Filipino, Chris? But if you're American, because Angeles is like New York, not New York, but it's like being in the States, Angeles City. That's not even really like the Philippines, man. That place is run by sex trafficking and foreigners. Really, it's good the Philippines doesn't mandate travel insurance. I could imagine a trip to the dentist is more enjoyable than making a claim payment. Yeah, we see. I don't want to skip too down too far. Wow, congrats, Chris. What happened with Chris? I don't know what Kay's talking about. I skipped off Kay's comment. I went down. You guys are commenting today. Whoa. Hold up, let me see. Philippines got to open up this Christmas 100%. Mark my words, brothers and sisters. Next election is next year. LATF, IATF, and our president need to be. It is their best favorite. Well, Peter, why I don't know. I don't see them playing politics with COVID. I think as far as the opening, I think politics will play somewhat with that, but still, IATF and the DOH and all of those guys, still what they say goes. Because even the church they said that's one thing I knew with the church. They speak. He tells the truth. He speaks his mind. He don't tell the truth with everything, I'm sure, but I know with that he would have opened the country. Turpin's that kind of president. Like he don't care. He say he's gonna kill somebody, he gonna kill him. He say he gonna do something, he's doing it. That's so the third day. He says that he said it like I don't care, but I can't do nothing. I can't just say the country's gonna open, and I believe him. The church they never ever think about it. They never give you a reason not to believe him. He always tell the truth. So I had no problem with the church. They just I know a lot of people don't like the way he was doing what he did but he got people to Philippines to obey what he said. Was it good? No, not really. I think it was bad, but I couldn't judge it. Let me see. Black Waltz, what's going on? Black Waltz 313. So Philippines be open by January. I will hope so for you guys. I will hope so. I will hope that it will be open by January, Curtis. But it's not. It won't be too far from then. It won't be too far from them. Manila is MGCQ. I never thought I'd be saying it this year, guys.
We left and then
Manila, yeah, that's how it happened, right? We left, but we know it though. We know it though.
Yeah.
Before we left, we seen when the I gotta change my shirt. So I got boobs, but I don't though. But no, I don't care. I'm a dude. But anyway, when we were leaving, right, y'all? When we seen, I said it before. I think I said it last week in the live. But when we seen, what's the name of that video game place?
Which one? Time zone.
When we seen Time Zone opening, we seen people in there playing games. I said, hold up. I was in the mall. I said, wait a minute. Time Zone is open. I said, the Philippines open. So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The Philippines is opening. That was the deciding factor for me. When I seen that, I knew it right then and there. I was saying it already. I knew it before. But then when I seen that open, I said, Philippines about to open. Guys, once you see people, because the Philippines is so big on COVID, they're so scared. Like the way Philippines is acting with COVID, that's how Filipinos really are. They feel like they're like, oh, because they don't know, like they don't really know what the COVID thing is all about, really. So when I seen them open a place where people are punching video game buttons together, it's getting ready to open. Once people are playing games and punching buttons and touching things, and then somebody else goes and touches it next, it's getting ready to open. Seriously. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing. Okay, come on, John. It's about to be the takeover because I'm about to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh no! Don't leave me. They're gonna leave.
No, go talk.
Oh my gosh! Everybody
Hey guys,
is
so
leaving.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
So guys, I don't know where is Jay now, but
And I'm right there. You see that?
okay. Hi everybody. We finally settled down here in the house that we were renting here in Calapan. So we still, do unpacking, but we finally settled down. So let me see. Thanks, Superboss Kurt TV. Alright, so we have Superboss Kurt TV said, yes, I've got the right get to ready. I got that right. Get ready to the quarantine for 2 weeks as well. Well, actually, Superboss Kurt TV, if you knew the news about if you're vaccinated, there are less quarantine. But I'm not too sure when it comes to foreigner. But I'm not sure once Philippines open, if there's going to be longer quarantine, maybe shorter. Because definitely they will copy Thailand,
Yeah.
Singapore, the way they're doing it. I just hope they're not going to copy the $50,000 show money or in your bank account. I hope they're not going to copy that. But all right, let me just go up now. Blackwood's 313 said December plane tickets are ready at $22,000. Oh wow. Especially December, guys, because I was hearing a lot of news that it maybe next by January it's gonna be new normal because it's alert to now, which is MGCQ. So people in Manila is outside. It's too traffic right now there, and we're just happy that we're here, but we're unlucky because when we left, that's the MGCQ came in. Anyway, let me see. December plane tickets. All right. Dennis Tonyo, let me just put it in. I already scheduled my holidays. Let me see. Somebody give a super chat para. Jay Franklin, the next pandemic is on 2025. What's your plan? I don't know if Jay read that already, but thank you so much for your super chat, Jay Franklin. And Dennis Antonio said, I already scheduled my holidays to August, hoping that travel will resume until then. I hope, Dennis Antonio, I hope it will be um, open before August, so you guys able to visit and enjoy the Philippines. And we are really hoping that there's not going to be too strict when it comes to visa. Not the same like Thailand, because it's really hard to enter Thailand right
Yeah.
now. But I hope it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
I'm not paying on 2,000 for a ticket. That's too expensive. I know, very expensive. Somebody said it. The ticket right now, I think it's Blackwood's. Yeah, Blackwood's. What 313? Sorry, guys, I cannot see. I need to find it here because I cannot see. I keep getting closer to the camera just to see what is written here. You can read it
Yeah,
there.
December plane tickets, what it is. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's December though. That's the time of year. December is always going to be expensive like that.
Jay Pang can give you a
Yeah,
super
Jay
chat.
Franklin, thanks
Super chat.
for the super chat, man. And yeah, I see what you said. I'm not gonna read that out, but
I
no,
just
that's
read it.
real. Oh, you just read it. Okay, no, that's real. Well, what it is they've been trying, and that's facts. They've been trying to find the right thing that was gonna make the country, the world, turn around, turn upside down for years. But I don't want to talk about it. But you guys already know what it is. Um, no more than 5 or 600 euro. I read it was 40K flying into Naya in 2019, and now it's only 4K.
Naiya, that's Naiya.
Yeah, I know. I meant to say Naya.
Naiya. December will always be busy. That's holiday
Yeah,
month.
it's
That's
holiday.
indeed.
Yeah.
Let me just read and then you answer if they have
Okay.
question. Curtis Eugene Thomas said, "Okay, I hope so. I'm trying to come over there for my vacation in May so I can see my sexy, beautiful young girlfriend." That's from Curtis. The one said, "J and K, you guys open up a travel agency for your
That
subscriber. They
that's
can book
that
from
may
you guys in New Orleans
no
after your show."
that may be something we may do, Doan. Actually, that may be something that we do in the future where we have something where people can book with us, and we have hotel deals for them. We may do that. That would make sense actually, and I would be the perfect person to run it. I'd be the perfect person to run it. So, and Kay would be the perfect person to manage it. So I would run it, and Kay would manage it. It would be successful. It would work.
And we have here, Candid said, in order to get the visa, you have to have your ticket already purchased. My ticket can be transferred if the visa isn't approved. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's the only thing, guys. We doesn't know what's the rules and requirements of the Philippines
yeah,
yet,
yeah.
but we just hoping it's not gonna be the same like Thailand.
Yeah, if it's like Thailand, it's gonna be tragic.
I
If
know.
it's like Thailand.
Blackwood said checking a flight itinerary notice price drop starting in February.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your hard price said Cebu is the cheap airport in Pinas. I've been flying since 2015, 3 times a year from JFK to Cebu and always spent under 500.
Mm.
That's good to hear. You want to keep reading?
Okay.
David Precious said unlimited for 2,500 to 3,000 monthly. I think he's talking about it. Guys, do you know that There is PLDT prepaid Wi-Fi. We just bought it. It's actually sale. It's actually from 1,900 we got it for 995. I don't. We don't like to move it right now because it's steady, and it's like
That's
prepaid.
up to you guys.
No,
Okay,
it's
relax.
steady, babe.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
This
Get this
is
little, this is the PLDT
because
prepaid.
our Converge is not transfer yet, and we might get PODT here
Yeah, we're
because
gonna get PLDT.
Converge is taking forever.
And the speed on this is like 25 up, 25 down. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm using it right now for the live stream.
Hmm.
And I got 4 bars. I got full service. See this right here? It's on the top bars. This is the bars. So it's always at the top. Four
The
bars.
for example, 4599, which is 600 pesos, is 40 gig.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like 5 devices can connect to it. And
Yeah.
it has a
Right
lot of
now,
people.
I got this here on it.
Mhm.
This laptop, and the TV.
Yeah.
And we've been watching videos on it all day. Like amazing, amazing. And guys, they got this Philippines tourism. I'll read this to you guys.
Mhm.
Philippines tourism news. Coron Palawan is now reopening to tourists starting November 15th.
Mm.
Now, see, the thing is, they word things so off here, right? So you guys will see an article and say, hold up, wait a minute. The Philippines is opening to tourists, Coron Palawan? It's not opening to tourists. They have to word what they say. They have to understand that foreigners are reading this, and foreigners, like, this is something to be taken literally, right? Think about it. Philippine tourism news, Coron Palawan is reopening to tourists. You don't put that. They mean tourists as far as Filipinos.
Mhm.
Say that. Say Philippines tourists.
It's a clickbait.
It's clickbait. They clickbaiting you guys, right? They clickbaiting y'all. So you guys will see this article. Go, wait a minute. Huh, this is opening. Philippines tourists. Oh, whoa.
Let me ask, guys, how's the internet, guys? Is it
Yeah, I think
steady
it's good.
or because we can see it good? I don't know if
Yeah.
it's good to them.
I'm not. Yeah, we're not watching a live. You're right. Check flight itinerary. I noticed.
No, it was
first
okay. I
jobs.
was watching right now.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Yeah. It seems good. So unlimited for 2,500 to 3,000 monthly.
I think
You
that's the
can't put a
internet.
price on love and happiness. Yeah, that's right, man. Okay. So that's not true. My embassy did not ask for a ticket, just itinerary. Okay, Peter Wong. Oh, you guys are talking about. I won't read those. So West Fairview, Cajun City will be my destination. Okay, thanks, bro.
iPhone can use multiple SIMs, and I have Globe. I don't know. Is iPhone? I have iPhone 12, but I don't know how to use multiple SIMs in it. They said you need to put it back to back to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I never tried that, but hopefully it will work. I'll try next time. Then hello, Steel. Denise Tatonis said Gerard Price changes. They're talking about siya.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Wang. All right, can leave. I went to a concert in San Francisco, and that's why they said I said was I had to have a ticket for the visa application. Still, travel insurance is smart. Yeah, they. I hope Philippines want to do the travel insurance. They may do it
Well,
because they will
no,
copy everybody.
it may not be that. It's not so bad. It's
Mhm.
when the travel insurance is not so that bad. It's when for people to stay longer.
Mhm.
If the Philippines make it like a crazy amount of money, like
Mhm.
say instead of it going from like what's it for 2 months, like $60.
Mhm.
Say if they made the 60 to like 100, that would be understandable. But if they turn around and say, okay, instead of making it, going from to 100 or something like that, they make it like 1,000. Because that's what they're doing in Thailand. They're doing it in Vietnam. They're doing crazy prices like that. Or you have to invest in something. And that's our V visa right now. You don't have to invest in something by a certain date. Or the thing is, you don't even have to have that to stay in the country. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So, would you ever buy a condo there from Jess? I think this is
Well,
Jess J. Mark.
well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, J Mark. I wouldn't buy a condo. I'll tell you why. Right? When I was in Manila, I just rented a condo. I'm happy I never bought it. And I got to give a long and depth reason why. Right? When I left and came out here to the province, guys, I'm going to show you guys tomorrow on a live stream. I don't want to move around the camera right now, but guys, right now where I am now, it's the same. I have a two-bedroom still, but it's my own home. So I have it downstairs, upstairs different. So I have two bedrooms upstairs, kitchen, everything downstairs. It actually feels like a home. Okay, I'm in a home for 6,000 pesos a month. Would I buy this home? I probably would, but not really, because in the Philippines, I could build the home and it'd be mine, brand new. Like this here, this is like a development area right here. It's like I forgot what you call it, but anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like an area where all the houses are the same, right? One of those. They have a lot of those in the states too. It's pretty much like a projects. It's like projects. They have like the projects in down south, like that. All the houses are the same, but it's not really projects. Those it's different because the Philippines. But right, the homes here are like a little more than 1 million. But why would I do that when I can build my own home the way I want it to look, even bigger than these for 1 million? I can build something like triple the size of this place for 1 million. So I mean, 200 million pesos. So that's the thing. That's why I would never ever, rent a condo out here because I could just get a space. Well, I'm with her too, and it's different. Like I believe I'm one of those guys that believe until death do us. Until death do us. So I'm not out here like looking to bang a whole bunch of Filipinos. Like my role is different to a lot of guys that don't want to invest in the country. Like my role is different. So me with her, it's a different situation. So I might as well just have a home. Why not? If something don't work out well with her, I go get something else. I go
Go
back.
get another Filipina.
Yeah, I really would. I'm not thinking about it like that. I wouldn't just go jump back and run a Filipino right away. But still, I'm not. That's the thing. I'm married to her, so it's time for me to be a grown man, do grown man things. So that's why I wouldn't get a condo. I'd rather build a home. It's just a better overall situation, overall thing for me to do.
Mhm.
You know, and I suggest to anybody, especially if you're married to a Filipina. If you're not married, I would say no, don't come out here and build a home. Like especially if you don't know if you can trust her yet. Don't build a home. But before I start, I'm working on building this home. I've been here for 6 years. So, I know her. I know everything. I know everything she like, everything she don't like. I know everything about her. She knows everything
And
about
he
me.
also knows when is my menstruation and when
Yeah,
it's gonna finish. So that's crazy,
I
guys.
do. I do.
Even though, oh, I know it's your menstruation
I do.
and when it's done. Actually, that's Jay's memorizing every month,
Yeah.
guys. His
Like
favorite, memorization.
yeah, like Kay give me attitude past couple days. I said, Kay, I would give her attitude too, but that's because we're moving, guys.
Guys,
This moving has been hectic.
I know.
It's been
We're actually
hectic.
not yet done. There's a lot of stuff in the other room that we need to move. Put there's a lot of stuff, but at least we settle down now, right, Jay?
Yeah,
We're able to cook food. I was so happy, like we're able to cook our own food. We don't need to
man,
order or we don't need to buy food outside. But
guys, we felt like the videos I just recently made, we felt it. Like you guys don't know. Like a lot of times people will say, "Oh no, Jay's just bashing Filipino." I'm not bashing Filipinos. I'm not, because when you go to these restaurants here, Filipinos know what I'm talking about. They know. Well, you have to be somebody that's a Filipino that's from where I'm from. Then you would know. A Filipino where I'm from, and that probably eats like I do, would say, "Oh yeah, I know what he's talking about." Because there are Filipinos like that know. They say, "Oh okay, yeah,
we don't go.
yeah." But now let me finish. I want to talk about this. So what happened was me and Kay, right, over this past week, we had to adopt the Philippines diet plan, right, guys, and that was really rice, ulam,
Yeah.
and it felt crazy because we don't eat. It's not really healthy, right, Kay? And Kay's like, "Oh, I need
No,
some
because
veggies.
the only thing with other store, for example, if you eat Mang Inasal, there's no veggies there.
No
If
veggies.
you eat Jollibee, I don't think there's
No
veggies in
veggies. Nope.
Jollibee. But we don't eat Jollibee at all.
But
But
still, it's no veggies in
Mang Inasal,
Jollibee.
yeah, and Mang Inasal too. So
Yeah.
because we have no choice, because we were like, our time is like short.
Hmm.
So we're so happy that we finally settled down. I arranged the kitchen yesterday.
Hmm.
We're able to cook some food, our own food, and we actually put ano to, less salt and everything. We're able to manage now, finally.
Yeah, because we had Jollibee. What was it? And it was so. And we both was getting
That was last week.
like we
When we
did
got
last
back.
week. We felt
I
like
got a chest pain and
well, no, it's because of the we had to eat the fried food,
I
and it
have
was like
less sleep too.
it was crazy. It was crazy. But anyway,
That was when we come back to Manila.
let's
All right.
let's go back to reading the comments.
Yeah, I know. King,
I was gonna
somebody
share with you
asking
guys.
you, long side M12, say, how's Mindoro?
Oh, it's good, man. It's good. You know what's crazy with the people here? Like they're really excited. See, like for instance, the girl. Remember the girl that I showed in the store, right? She should have said and said, "Hi," and it was like she was like extra excited to see us. She was, and it's different from Manila. You know, Manila people were happy to see you, but in the province, people are happy to see you. Like, and they can't wait to see you again. It's different. In Manila, it's like they live Americanized. It's like
The only thing I
Americanized
don't
version of the
like
Philippines.
about here is because of the tricycle. Some
Yeah.
people will take advantage of you. So just be
Hmm.
careful, guys. You know, you should ask your girl how much is the tricycle fare because sometimes they really take advantage of that. It's
Yeah.
not too high, but it's like if it's all over again and over again, it's gonna accumulate. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I don't like. But everything is fine here. So close to everything. I like
Yeah.
it.
Guys, this doesn't feel like the. It's because of where we at in the province, but Calapan, it don't feel like the province. It feels
It's
like we
still the
still in
capital
Manila.
city of Mindoro.
It's because it's the capital city, but it feels like we still in Manila. Like everything's so convenient. Only thing that's like I need ND filter for my drone. I don't think I'm gonna find that in the store. You know, so you probably can't even find it in the store in Manila.
Which one?
Well, no, you can. You can ND filter for my drone.
No.
I need that so I can. I don't want to just fly it out in the sun. You guys, oh, what's that footage, Jay? You know, I want to
We
have it
can
good.
try. We can try.
Yeah, no, I can do. I can do it now, but it will have to be in sunrise or sunset, the golden hours.
No, it's not gonna be good. It's
Yeah,
gonna be there.
I can still do it sunset. Yeah.
Kingo Guidoa said, "JM researching the Philippines about leaving there due to health issue I have from leaving." Kingo, you need to finish your sentence. In
Mhm.
the from leaving, I have from leaving in the. What is the next? Nako, we cannot move on, guys. Sorry, guys. We need to find the end of the message of Kingo. Help us, guys. Just kidding. Super Boss Connect TV said, when Philippines open up again, I promise to sing a song. I'm going to sing away. I'm going to sing out loud to everyone. So Kingo said he's searching for the best place to live because of health issues. So what can you suggest for him?
Well, best place to live because of health issues. I said live in a major city.
Cities, yeah.
Major city.
Cebu,
Yeah.
Manila, Metro Manila, because especially near to the,
Even like the city where I am, even the city where I'm like California,
it's
right?
still limited.
It's still limited, but
Because
no. We was talking about
it's
five,
still
six city
limited
hospitals. I
because
don't know, the
my
hospital's still
papa
limited.
was brought here
Yeah, you're
in
right. It is.
Calapan
Yeah.
Hospital. It's still limited. There's some stuff that they cannot
Equipment,
do.
certain
Yeah.
equipment. Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah.
try to see which one has like I think
Manila, Cebu City.
Cebu,
Yeah,
yeah, for
Manila,
sure.
Cebu
Maybe
City.
Davao.
Davao, yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure with
Major
Dumaguete
cities.
because I know it's
You
only
know, probably limited
yeah
too. Yeah, probably
because
limited.
Calapan is limited. So
Yeah.
anyway, let me keep reading.
But yeah, that's where you go. Cebu City, Davao, um, Manila. You know, places like that.
Bees, Texas. He said couldn't remember where you are in Cebu.
Yeah, no,
We're in
not Cebu. We're in
Calapan.
Calapan.
Oriental Mindoro.
But I do want to go to Cebu soon. Actually, that'd probably be like 2 months before I
Actually,
go to
Cebu
Cebu.
right now doesn't require RT-PCR test
Does it?
anymore. The problem is we're already here. It's better if it's in Manila. We can just ride the airplane. Yeah, just put that on your super chat there.
Yeah, thanks for super chat again, Jay Fairfan.
All right, so J and K, I know Blackwald said Angeles seems like it's like Las Vegas or something. Angeles seems like It's like Las Vegas or something.
No, not really, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Angeles is that's the uh that's the expat city over there, man. Over there in Angeles, because right over there, you think about it, you got Pampanga, and then right over there, Subic is right not too far. You know, in Subic, you guys go to Subic, guys. It's like you're in the States. Like, I kind of didn't like it a little bit. Seriously. I was like, man, am I back in the US?
Where?
Yeah, it was bugged out.
Yeah, I know. And there's a duty free there, guys.
Yeah, it's duty free.
You know duty free if you've been in the
Guys,
Philippines.
duty free. I was in duty free, and I was like, I'm
US.
fucking in US. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was bugged out. I was like, nah, I'm like, I didn't like it in Subic. I didn't
It's
like it.
too, I know.
It was too much. It was too. I'm gonna say it was too Americanized. I
So
didn't feel Filipino.
Boom J said, J or K, any word on how Mindanao, Surigao area doing with this pandemic? We're not.
We're not sure.
Yeah, we didn't search about that, Boom J, but we'll
Mhm.
let you know once we're able to see that. K Reed said, foreigners do not get involved in politics in the Philippines.
Yeah,
William
definitely
Washington
don't.
say, William from Philly, thanks for all the good information you put out. I can't wait to get back to my girl and see Boo. Yes. You want me to keep reading it?
Yeah, go.
Black Waltz 313. I think Duterte has more older views, so that if he listened too much to IATF, they only copy the CDC from the US.
Mm-hmm.
So in sense, the IATF equals US CDC.
Mm-hmm.
And David Presa said, I was stranded in the Philippines when the pandemic started, and my family there took care of me for 11 months. Wow. That's good to know. You have a good family, David. I think David is a Filipino, right? It looks like
Yeah,
a
I think
Filipino.
so. He's Filipino.
All right. So Tony Anderson, smash the like button, guys. Thank you so much. Jason Will, my wife's family last name. My wife family last name is my wife's family last.
Oh, were you okay?
Here, I'm the Tony Anderson. Smash the like button at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
My wife's family last name is Angeles, and they run Angeles University in Pampanga. Wow. So he said, my wife's family last name is Angeles, and they run Angeles University in Pampanga.
Mm.
Rich family. Sana all. Black Waltz, I'm still confused by the alert level. So alert level 2 is like GCQ. No, alert level 3 is GCQ.
Yeah.
Alert level 2 is
MGCQ.
MGCQ. So alert
level
1, new normal.
Yeah. Once alert level 1, that's probably going to go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
So you're alert level 2,
And
1.
If you guys here early, I think he's here already earlier. Black Waltz. I know you're watching news all the time too, because I see your comment. Right now the positive for the whole Philippines is
Whole
like
Philippines.
1517 2000 1517, and people are posting in TikTok. There's
That was the
no patient.
I know no patients. Yeah, no patients. It's no patients in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So even though people get COVID, no patients in the hospitals. People home quarantining and getting better. Philippines getting ready to open. Guys, let me tell you, and I said it before, this for the people that didn't hear it earlier. Right? I was talking to Shy Super Driver earlier, and then he said, "Oh well, mom, there's cases." Like they really act like it's so many cases, because we from Manila, he didn't know he was talking to, and so he's like, "So many." I said, "Quick, what is it? What, 5 cases?" No, it said like 20 cases. Like no, 11. 11 cases? Are you serious?
No. The tricycle told me the reason they're doing a curfew because
Curfew.
young
Curfew, yeah.
young teen is drinking outside so late.
But still didn't matter. I didn't cheat. I know K's like young teen, and K was even because K's Filipino too, right?
I'm
K's
not Filipino,
no.
Jay. Of
K,
course I'm a Filipino.
no, K. I'm talking about with the extra scared nervousness for no reason, right? Because K was like, "Oh, babe, no, young teens." I'm like, K. It still was only 11 cases today. Actually, 5.
Four cases.
4 cases today.
Here in Calapan.
In Calapan, and it was 11 cases yesterday. And it's still about some young teens drinking. Young teens, that's what young teens do. I'm like, man, I'm not hearing it.
So we have a message from, let me see. Kingo finished his sentence already. Thank you, Kingo. He finished it already. So he said, what will be the best option? So we answered that already, Kingo. I hope your list is still here listening. How is Mendoros from Longside? I think we have that.
What? Where are you so far up?
No, because he asked that already. He asked it again. He asked it
Oh,
again
okay,
because he
okay.
didn't answer that, so he
I
write
did.
it
Oh,
down.
I did answer it.
Yeah, but he typed it again because we're
Oh,
so
okay.
far. All right, healthcare, your best choice is to stay in Manila. Yeah, that's cool from K-Rib. Maxi care for foreigners. Yes, Black Walls. Jay is having a Maxi care.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I saw. Don't get vaccinated from long side. Black Walls
Actually, they do
expertise.
have guys. Let me tell you,
There.
I did see something with prepaid health insurance out here. I don't know if you can get it. I gotta look that up. I think foreigners can get it too. You get prepaid health insurance in the Philippines.
Kingo said, I need a place where there's a fresh air. I think you should visit maybe Cebu,
Oh,
but near on.
anywhere, guys. Let me tell you what happened. 'Cause in Manila, right? You don't see it like this. Now, I was walking outside yesterday at late night, right? Like where I live at. I'm because I want to see how it is, like at 2 in the morning. That's when you know you living in a place safe. When you walk around 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you see who's outside, and that's stuff I do. I'm like, okay, let me walk around. So I'm like, I do my own patrolling, right? So I patrol, I see who's doing what, see who's getting the stuff.
He's the new, but
Yeah,
security guard
I'm like,
in the
I'm like, I'm like
subdivision.
the security guard on top of it. I'm always been like that. Everybody call like I'm the extra
The
security
top
guard, but
security.
I'm not reporting nobody. I'm like, okay, let me see who's out here, right? So I'm walking around and I'm I'm looking at my area and I'm like, man, this area is really okay out here. Yeah.
That's it.
And also,
Oh,
not only that, I want to tell you guys this, right? Because I was in Manila for so long that I finally seen the stars. And
mhm.
Kev, we gotta go star watching
Stars?
outside. No, like
Oh, wait,
Kev,
there's stars there in I
no,
know.
huh?
This is stars in our balcony in Pasig.
I know, Kev, but no, not like this.
You need to an angle me, Jay.
But not like this. I am out
Angle.
and you sit back. But
Okay.
no, not like this. Not like this, Kev. The stars. Just like I felt like I could touch them. I felt like it was like I was. If you look, sit back in the
We could
grass,
just go
if you look up,
camping.
like I can sit
Only
there and
thing
pick the
Jay
stars.
never go camping.
You know, I need to go climbing. I need to go
No,
camping.
no glamping.
No, no
Camping.
camping. I know.
Camping. I'd like to live in Puerto Princesa, best location I've ever been. Dennis
As long as
Antonio,
I'm close to person. So
every year so new barrels come out from Black Vulture. Normally after December 1 to January 6 has always been expensive. Yeah, of course, because that's the peak season. Actually up to March, but usually December is one of the peak season. Thailand tourism is too greedy for money. I know they change until they change back their policy that will benefit places to
yeah,
like Philippines. Best Beast Texas, yeah, every few years a new virus does come out. Every day, every few
yeah.
days, few weeks, it's full of Thailand.
And what happened? And what happened was, and that's what somebody else was saying. And actually, I want to talk about fire talk. Yeah.
David
It's gonna be
Princess,
too much because somebody says, "Oh no, my family was affected." No, some of
uh,
my family died, and it's like,
yeah, because I have a lot of friends on Facebook like, oh, they suddenly died. Even my teacher in high school, my principal in high school, everything is really affected. So yeah, but anyway.
and then David Princess said, "I don't think Philippines will change their visa requirements. Vietnam, and Thailand probably will reduce their requirements in their future,
Mhm.
especially with China's economy collapsing."
I'm always thinking. I think the Philippines planning to do is just copying Thailand style, like direct flight to like tourist destination like Boracay. Because I was reading an article, they said Boracay has almost I think most of like 90% of the
In Palawan.
no
Oh yeah,
in
Morocco
Boracay
too. Yeah,
90%
are
of
vaccinated.
the people there is fully
They're
vaccinated
waiting.
already or
The
vaccinated.
people are getting a vaccination because they're waiting for the tourism to open back up so they
Yeah.
make money.
Hmm.
Like, oh, give me a shot right now. I want to make money.
So I'll be there by January from Yankee Loyang. Baguio is only open for vaccinated. I don't know. Long side M12.
Yeah, no, no, no.
The internet is perfect. That's the only thing right now, guys. There's some when I was watching in TikTok, somebody posted that there's some provinces in the Philippines that only accept vaccinated people
Mm-hmm.
and only limited who accept RT-PCR.
Yeah.
Not limited, but there's some. My in-laws, Jason Will, my in-laws live in Puerto Princesa. It's very nice. You can also visit small islands very easily. This Texas says very pretty. How small is it? What is that? What is talking about? The unit? What's he talking about, Jay?
Oh, no, sure.
It's very pretty because we're so far. I think he's talking about the unit. Buy land you can farm and build on specifically a boarding house. That's true. It is a subdivision, says the one, Tony Anderson. It's a row house too. But people here are very creative. They're actually putting design in their
I've seen
houses.
some people.
They are like a
Like,
regular
no,
house.
some people made houses. Like I think over here, like some people can have their own land and just make their own house.
There's still available land here.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
no.
a subdivision.
I seen it. I seen it.
So Gerard Price said, what's sold locally for 1 million peso? You can build including land for 400K. What's it all about?
Well we got our land for 300K, but we got only 200 square meters.
I
But you
will,
can get much more though in some period place in the province. That was like a part of like a subdivision area. Yeah.
I will read the message of the professor. 6,000 same as Jonah.
6,000 same as Jonah.
The rent.
Oh,
Jonah.
oh yeah.
Because the way he said it was, he mentioned the word Jonah.
And that's the thing is that 6,000 and see that's the thing, and you can do that as American. You can come here and pay the same as her. The lady's a Filipina, and the amount of savings is just nuts.
Guys, we just need to set up everything. Actually, I have a picture of the bedroom already. We don't have a bed frame yet because this one is like it's very like bare, right? They have
Mhm.
only aircon. No, it's not semi furnished.
Yeah.
So it was okay though. The aircon is so cold,
Freezing cold.
and I'll show you the picture I took for the room because we didn't set up like properly yet. Like we still
Yeah, I still gotta get a
cleaning.
new bed.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff.
This is our bedroom, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah,
We
that's the
put the
bedroom.
couch. We're on the couch right now,
We're sitting in the couch. Where you see us, that's the couch.
but we didn't even have a bed frame. Like
Yeah.
the mattress is like on the floor.
Yeah, but this is second floor anyway,
Yeah.
so we're living like Jay is I'm a local, so Jay is living like local right now.
Yeah. No, that's
Tony
fine.
Anderson is laughing at me. Ha ha ha. KD experience.
Sit back.
All right.
Sit up.
Realize that CDC and FDA screw up period, and most of our politicians have stuck in the backs. Just saying anyway.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yeah, gotcha. I'll go down to the bottom.
Okay, listen. In Manila, you're a rock star. In the province, you're a superstar.
Yeah, it's like that though.
And then Will said, "You want me to keep reading? Or are you still looking? Where am I?"
Yeah, huh? I skipped past a bunch. Oh yeah.
Will, you see Will? Alright. Tony said, moving never fun. I know. This is the worst. Guys.
Yeah.
Moving in a province,
Wait,
but
why you keep skipping so many people?
no, I didn't skip anyone.
Yeah.
I'm here moving never fun, and then I'm here already. See,
Oh, okay.
6,000 same.
You've
as
eaten all over the
Jonah.
place. You've
Because
eaten.
I go back to Tony.
Yeah, you've eaten. Okay, she's going down here and read a comment up here. Like,
Okay, let's go to Will now. You're ready, Will?
yeah, bro, drone parts.
Okay. You're
Okay, why are you reading like that? You just read Frank and then you went up and then went two up and then went
No,
two
because
down.
I see his comment. I was laughing.
Right, no, I'll get out of here. Let me get out of here. Manila, now it's the same one that you just read. Manila, you're a rock star. In the province, you're a superstar. And then Beast Texas said, you heard that, right? That's
Yeah.
the thing, yeah. That's the thing. I'm gonna get it out of there, whatever it is.
Mm.
Let me see. Food might be my biggest issue with Philippines. That's probably the biggest concern I have. Well, it depends though. I don't think it'll be a concern because how do you eat? If you eat steaks, potatoes only, you can eat steaks and potatoes. You just gotta cook your own food, or you can buy it from a store that makes it. The Philippines can actually accommodate you, probably not in certain provinces, but you can buy the food still. You see what I'm saying? So you can always buy the food and get the food that you want to eat, and then cook it.
Yeah, home cook.
Yeah, you got a home cook though. I'll find a Filipino that can do it for you. If you're gonna have a lady out here, have her do it for you. Health issues and medical. Manila, Cebu, Lolo. Yep. I don't know about a Lolo, but
Iloilo.
Ilo. Okay, yeah.
Hello. Mighty Love Travel.
Make sure
Hello.
loves to travel. Yeah, I didn't see you just now, man. What's up?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
yeah, it's so late. See? Hello, everyone in the classroom. He's written up, man. Go to the detention room. Let me see. Thomas Manning. Hi, Thomas Manning here, waiting for tourism to open. I hear you, man. Everybody else. Everybody else. Instead of super, how about clock? I've never been a clock. Have you been a clock?
Huh?
Because we were.
Clark?
No, we never been a clock. No. Clock is a clock from
Clark
Paga, right?
Pampanga.
Yeah, we did go to clock, but we didn't really hang out there.
Actually, we were always not able to finish our plan. We want to go there during the balloon, festival.
Mm-hmm.
But they always like, oh, like this, and then when we want to go, there pandemic happened,
Yeah.
everything stopped.
Yeah. You said you're speaking truth, realist, but many are blind to reality. They're giving up their freedom and don't even know that they're doing that. And so it hurts when I pee. Oh no,
Hmm?
it hurts when I pee. I like the duty free Manila. I go every time I'm there. I've never been to the duty free Manila. I'm surprised I haven't. I've never been there. I've been to the duty free Subic though.
So I think the duty free in Manila is in the Naiya, babe.
I never been. No, I never went. I never been there.
I think I've been there in duty
Oh,
free.
David Preston said I'm American.
It looks like no, it looks like
Filipino,
Filipino.
yeah.
Maybe
You can blend right in when you get here, man.
the way he took a picture too.
No, he's
Are you
Spanish.
Spanish?
He's Spanish.
Ah,
Spanish,
okay.
of course. Spanish look like Filipino. Well, Filipinos look like Spanish, you mean?
Subic and Angeles are going to be expat havens.
They already are. Frank Ellis. They already are. Question, Jay. Do you think I'll be able to do my yearly medical checkup in Guam instead of traveling back to the U.S. every year? I have Medicare and Medicaid. Well, I know the Medicare and Medicaid is I think it can be accepted out here, but I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't try to do it. I would just get insurance here if you're gonna be here. Get insurance here, but your yearly checkup you should be fine. You should be fine. In Guam, I don't know. I know about the Philippines, you'd be fine. I don't know about Guam. I'm not from Guam. I'm from the Philippines now, but I'm sure you should be fine though.
Oh, that is this.
Yes, you can. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I guess you can. Oh, so Yank in the Philippines said yes, you can. TLM.
Okay. If everybody is helping each other here, guys.
Yeah. So hello, J and K from the Windy City, Chicago. Yes, it's looking good for Philippines. I actually expected this, seeing the numbers go down all over. This is the result of getting vaccinated. Just want to, oh, done. Just want to show some respect, little brother. I got to go back to work. Hope to see you guys in May 2022. Okay.
Hi, Dante. You can skip now because they're on answering each other.
Dante, yeah. Oh, yeah, what's up, Dante? What's going on, man?
Dante is always present in all live stream,
Yeah.
even
It's
in Jay's live walking live stream.
Soldier Tom reporting in. Big fan. Waiting for Filipino son. Thanks for coming in, Sailor Tom.
The professor gonna make some super chats and
Word.
word.
Yeah, super chats are definitely welcome.
Because
Super chats are definitely welcome. And so, the sun and the stars, Jay.
why did we go down to Jensen and you see stars?
Jensen.
Oh, maybe there's a nice sightseeing there for the sun.
But yeah, that's true. We do need mountain bikes. We need some mountain bikes. Only thing is, Kay wants this crazy Chinese. You know the ones they ride.
It's not Chinese, it's Korean.
The Korean, yeah, Korean. You know the bikes they ride in the Korean dramas. They have no speed. They're not a 5 speed. They're not a 10 speed. They're not a 15 speed.
Yeah.
It's a no speed, and you can't go low. So it's a lot of mountains out here, a lot of hills. So Kay can't ride that bike up the hill because it has no gear. She can't bring it down to one gear.
You're gonna work until 9 now, babe. It's
I know.
daylight saving time.
I know.
Starting November 1.
Not till 9 to 8.
Till 8?
I know.
Well, do you keep doing that already?
What do you mean?
You already started early last. It started November 1. So last week you
It started November 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Last Monday. We
Oh.
started and Jay's working. We're rushing.
It started November 1st?
Yeah.
I was wondering why the time was off.
It's daylight saving time already. Jay doesn't. I was telling Jay daylight saving time is coming. And then
Oh, I didn't realize. It's November 1st. That's when my time was off all last week.
Where is he? Let me
You
see.
sure it's November 6th?
Here in the US.
November
On
6th.
Sunday morning.
November 6th.
November 6th?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was,
That's November 1.
no.
That's what he said here. The time changes in the US on Sunday morning.
This Sunday. Come
There's
on.
a I thought it
Yeah,
was
no,
Sunday.
not last Sunday. No, this Sunday.
So you're gonna work until 9 now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my gosh, that's too late. You're
Nah.
gonna wake up what time? 4 p.m.
No, okay, I'm not working until now. I'm working until 8.
Okay, so you sleep. Okay.
But I'll start at 10. So, yeah, I get that hour.
That's the good thing about
Yeah.
if we travel, even when you come home late.
Late, exactly.
Mhm.
I'm good. Only thing is I'm gonna be tired. I'll be fine. I'll make it work. You know, we do need mountain bikes, but Akan, you have to tell Kay to not want to use this Korean style bike that has no gears because there's a lot of hills out here and you can't change gears. She won't make up the hills. Like I can't ride bikes with Kay. That's just out the picture. I gotta ride bikes on my own. Because Kay wants these Korean bikes. So it just doesn't make sense.
The mountain bike is too high, babe. I never use
Yeah, it's not so
mountain
high.
bikes.
I can lower the seat for you.
It's painful in the butt.
No, you can get. I can put a big seat. I can put the same Korean style seat on there. You have a big seat, yeah. I put a seat this big on there for you.
I want the seat like I know.
Yeah, I want. Guys, you don't know
Car
how
seat,
long.
Jay,
Let me
car
tell you.
seat.
You don't know how long I want to take Kay mountain biking. 'Cause I want to go and jump on a mountain bike and just go ride for like 10 hours. I ride like that. I don't mind doing that. Let me see. TVFY. The time change in the US on Sunday morning. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be ready. I'll be ready when it happens. I'm actually prepared for it on well, Tony, you gotta think because I work, so I already know when it's coming. I always have to look up for that.
I thought that
I've been
was.
expecting it.
I thought that
No.
was end of the first week
No.
of November.
Yeah, it's just the
No, I
first week
mean-
of November.
November 1. That's what I was.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready for it. I'm prepared.
So I was wrong. K-Rib said, is Mindoro vulnerable to typhoon or flooding?
Flooding, not really, because it's a mountain, so everything is going down.
It,
Like where we live is up the hill.
I
It's
want
up
to
the
answer
mountain.
that too.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, especially in Calapan. Lately, there is a lot of flooding news here. The good thing about it is our place is in a mountain. That's why
Yeah.
we get this place. It's like this is the
You
mall
gotta go up to go to our place.
so high.
Yeah, in order to get to our place, you gotta go literally up the mountain, like around. Like, it's a road, but it's like going up the mountain. Then you gotta go around, and then where we live is like up there.
We're not gonna experience flooding.
Yeah.
But the typhoon, of course, we're gonna experience typhoon.
Yeah.
That's normal in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kuya Noitebs. Noitebs
Noitebs.
vlog. Shout out, guys.
Yeah. Kay was saying, who said him, right?
Huh?
You saying I need to contact him? You
For
said
what?
somebody with a drone or something like that. I forgot you somehow.
Oh, no.
Probably wasn't him. Cheaper for me to do it the LV so in Yankee. Ismail Marsh, what's going on? Another late brother in the house.
Push up 20.
Push ups, 20 push ups. But yeah, no, Mendoza's of course it's vulnerable. Let me tell you, K Reeve, it's been raining like crazy since me and Kay been out here. Like almost every night. 6,000 pesos for crab legs in Philippines supermarket.
I
I can
know.
pay a month rent there. Yeah. No, it's gonna be more though. It's gonna be way more than it is in the States. Well, actually, probably not now. There's probably more in the States now, but yeah. I skipped a bunch of stuff.
No, I didn't.
No, I did. Let me see. Hope, Hope in the Philippines. What's going on?
What's going on?
Hope in the Philippines. And J&K Brain from Philippines in the Philippines found crab legs for the same price of your apartment rent. Crazy, yeah. Yeah, I know it is crazy, man. Man, I'm still shocked that we're living in a place. I know it could happen because I've seen it before. Me and Clay said, I know. I'm gonna read it next. Me and Clay stayed in a place for me and Clay stayed in a place for 7,500 pesos. This is the lowest place we ever had in the Philippines. 6,000 pesos. It's like I'm in a dream right now. It's wild. It's like I'm in a dream. Me and Kid didn't even reap the rewards of the savings yet. Next month, next month, when I do my budget video, crazy, crazy. That's gonna be nuts. So yeah, Mike, you love to travel. What's going on from Tony? The lowest I paid was 10K pesos for a condo near Ayala Mall back in 2018. Okay, okay. Clark and Angela City. J lowest I paid was 10K pesos for a condo near Ayala Mall. I was the same one. Duty free in Manila, right across the street from SNR. Bahamas expensive. Feel that on the food, not a reality, not a really a cook. Love food in Thailand. China like to die. Africa, Middle East was fine. Latin America, Europe, just seems to be so much pork. Beach, Texas, man. Said the same thing. It's too much pork. Thailand, I love Thailand. I love the way the food is. Middle East, very good. You know, I'm sure. I know the food that they make there. I eat all of it now here, so I'll be excellent out there.
But there's only one thing, this Texas. There's also a lot of restaurant here. You just need to look.
Well, no, I
Just,
don't know. He's talking about the delicacies, but that's the Philippines
but
delicacy.
there's a lot of Filipino delicacy like vegetables.
There are.
The problem is there's
There are.
also pork there.
Yes.
So I suggest,
Yeah, but you can make it though. This Filipinos make it without the pork and make it with chicken
yeah.
too. So there's a lot of things. Actually, there's a lot of Filipinos dishes.
Mhm.
A lot. You guys don't hear about them because of this. The street food that's famous
Mhm.
is the one that it gets put in the forefront. Pork gets put in the forefront of the Philippines
But
food.
it's too much pork. Really
It's
too
way
much
too. It
pork.
is way too much pork. But the thing is that they have dishes made with chicken and all other stuff. Beef Texas. But you never hear about a lot of these dishes because the pork is just in the forefront.
Mhm.
There's so many Filipino dishes you guys don't hear about because of pork, because that gets pushed out. And funny thing, you guys already seen it. Like when what was it on? With Big Ed, right? When what's the name? Was it Ed? Big Ed?
Ed?
When the girl shut him in, the girl made him eat pork.
Uh-huh.
But that was it, that right?
Yeah.
She said eat the pork, and he didn't want to eat the pork, and then he ate the pork. Like
I don't think it's.
it was that. It was another one
I
though
think
on
you're so
90 Day
rude.
Fiance. You're so
No,
road. Oh yeah, you're so
so
road.
rude.
The girl got upset
Lechon.
because the guy didn't want to eat lechon. Everybody don't eat pork, and the guy ate it anyway. And he's sitting there with his face like, "Hey guys, that I wasn't even upset with her. I was upset with the guy. Like, why did you eat it? Like, if you don't eat pork, that's like me not eating pork, and I just say, oh, yeah, give me the lechon and just eat it because I want to make her happy."
But just to let East Texas know that, as I said, there is a lot of Filipino dish. You just need to know where to buy, where to order, and there's a lot of carinderia, the small tutu here.
But no, I know what Beast Texas is saying, but it's the same reason why I made the video "Don't Adopt the Philippines Diet Plan," because most of the things at the forefront is pork. It's true. It's at the forefront. It's pork, and the most things people eat is pork. And most likely, you get around a Filipina, she's gonna be eating pork. So yeah, you'll be adopting it too. So Beast Texas, I say, find a Filipino that doesn't eat pork, straight up,
Yeah,
because
so
you
she
guys are
will
gonna
know.
bump heads. Yeah.
And she will know where to bring you because she
Yeah,
doesn't eat pork, so she will bring you in
exactly.
all the places.
It's really like that, guys. You got to find a woman that's really on it how you're on it, because you get, oh, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna get a Filipina, and then say you don't eat pork, you get a Filipina, she's gonna probably eat pork. You want to find one that don't. You know.
All right, Ismail said Philippines will not open until after election. Mark my words. Actually, there's a lot of Filipino commenting about Philippine will open. Philippine will be less positive because the election is coming. They're trying to build up their, people who are running
Hmm.
for candidacy. But anyway, let me just continue. Gerard Price said, if you want to eat American, go to SNR.
Yeah, that's true. Beach Texas. Beach Texas, you're gonna have to do a lot of
That's
cooking on your
Gerard
own.
Price.
I'm talking about Beach. I know Joe Park said that, but I'm saying I'm saying, but he's saying it's like the answer to Beach
Ah,
Texas. Yeah,
okay.
he's right. But still, there won't be SNRs everywhere. Like, is there SNR here?
No.
Yeah, so SNRs in a province like that. Like where I'm at right now, I gotta search it. Is there SNR or even what's the name here? The other one.
But there's a lot of restaurant. I just don't know in the provinces, but
Mm-hmm.
there's also a
SNR.
Italian
What's the other
restaurant
one? The one that we
here.
have, the SNR.
That what?
Um, it's the opposite SNR. The one that we have.
Jobs?
Not Jobs. SNR. It's like SNR.
Landers?
Landers. Yeah. Do they have Landers out here?
No,
Oh, see, no
not yet.
Landers. No Landers out here. No SNR. I would love to go to Gerard Price, but that would be in like major cities usually. So I know there's a bunch of SNRs in Manila, a bunch of Landers in Manila, but a lot of provinces don't have them. So you get lucky. It's a boo. You have one close to a province, but like say if I wanted to go SNR or Landers, I have to go back to Manila, which is 7 hours away from here.
The only thing with Jay every day we buy some food. He want to go shopping every day.
Yeah, it's real. Mars said K is old school. So SNR,
Very
what's
old
that like?
school.
Well, actually,
It's like going to Costco's, man. It's just like going to Costco's or BJ's or your big discount shopping place where you're gonna find
Wholesale place.
yeah
It's a
your wholesale marketplace.
it's gonna have all of that stuff there.
Mostly also SNR and Landers, guys, is international. So if you missed your favorite, cookies or your favorite
Hmm.
seasoning, you can see that in SNR.
Yeah.
It's like macro in Thailand. We call that macro. Akan America said, Ma'am K, get mountain bike and you guys go bike tracking.
Hmm.
You want me to keep reading?
Yeah, you keep reading.
Hello
Oh,
from Frost Underground.
log it into your phone. I'm about to go downstairs.
Ah, you wanna show? It's dirty
No,
there.
I'm not showing down there. It's not dirty. I'm not showing it right now. I'm just gonna go down there.
In the ground floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit in the what's the name seat?
You want me to use you wanna use my phone?
Yeah, I can use your phone. Or what I'm saying is, you I guess you use this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use my phone, but I gotta sign in under something else. Wait, let me see. Oh, you can sign it. Wait, let me just go there. Hold on, guys. We're just getting this together. Read the comments. Read the comments.
Oh, I can go downstairs and join you.
I don't want you to go downstairs.
Ah, you wanna go downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go down.
Alright, Kay just get an old banana seat from 7D style. A mountain bike is the only way to go to the Philippines. It's too high. Mountain
It's
bike is
not too high, Kay. You can lower the seat. Stop saying that. That excuse is dumb. Saying it's too high and it won't be too high. You
I'm,
acting
I'm,
like you're 4'9". You're 5'3", kid. You can ride a mountain bike.
I'm on there checking out.
She act like she's a 4'9" little
So
Filipino.
Ismail is asking you,
Oh,
Jay,
it's too
how's the
high.
weather there?
It's good, man. It's hot right now. It's hot.
But the aircon here is good because it's a small room.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put another aircon in the other bedroom soon. And guys, Jay, we're gonna put a gate in this place. So Jay, we're gonna block that. Somebody
Yeah.
will make a gate for us, a terrace for 20K
I'm gonna log in
pesos.
here, but it's gonna cause
Echo.
echo. So
You need to volume down volume yourself down there.
It's still gonna be echo.
No, it's not because you volume down.
Okay. Wait. I'll go another one.
Why are you going down though?
Oh, you gonna go down? So I'm sitting in a different chair. My back.
You're painting? Alright guys, so I'll just keep reading until Jay join us. I don't think Philippines will open until the summer. The earliest might be spring break. They're basically trying to force as many people as they can to get vaccinated as quickly as possible. Alright, Jay. Oh, here. The fan
Yeah.
is getting noisy though. You can also click the ano, Jay. Let's see. Guys, we're testing the signal here too. Let me turn off my internet.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
No, no, you are ano. You are like freeze right now.
I am.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Hold on. I gotta connect to the. Wait. Let me.
You connected to the internet here?
About to connect now. Wait. Wait.
Guys.
Connecting. Hold on, guys. We're about to get this together. See, now I'm in the seat. That's
It's okay now.
more.
I think it's okay now. I understand your back is paining because you do like this.
Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. I'm getting together. Talk. Okay. Talk. 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 Leave some comments.
All
I
right,
am on the
so we
Wi-Fi.
have Hi Sperlin Edwards, hello from Host Underground, Connecticut, and Tony Anderson. It requires membership to shop there. Yeah, it's like you need to pay 500 or 700 per year, and it's renewable.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. There's a lot of comment here. Which one is a bomb?
Yeah. Sure is. I'm seeing the
Oh,
bottom comments.
you want me to keep reading here?
Yeah. Keep reading.
Guys, that's our ground floor. We bought a curtain. Jay.
Yes. We need to. We still gotta. Up, but
Clean more.
it's coming along though. Coming along. Yeah. No, we just gotta clean up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. See,
because
we got. I'm
we
about to hit the
just
treadmill later.
you're gonna join in a treadmill. I will my book airlines ticket in March or April next
See, it's just all
2020
right. It's all right.
ASCP agency. You guys are blessed. Thank you so much, Akan.
Yeah.
Your budget is going to fall like a rock from Frankfurt.
The budget's gonna what?
Did you click that?
Yeah. I know. My video is lagging.
I know because the internet this is smart guys, but it's not a regular Wi-Fi. Like
Yeah.
there's no it's just the ground floor. That's why his video is not
It's
really
just me though, right? It's just me.
it's clear, but you need to steady. You need to steady in one location. You keep moving. I don't know the
Yeah, I got
signal.
it. I'm
I
still
don't know.
going on.
So let me get closer because I cannot read. I have eye problem, guys. You guys are blessed. Okay, you body is going to go right. This one, read this one.
I don't think Philippines will be open until the summer. The earliest might be spring break. That's what I'm saying. Anytime between now,
You're
That's what I
lagging,
was
babe.
saying. Things just grows.
Yeah, you're lagging.
I'm lagging.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't
I'm
know,
about
Jay
to come back
starting to try
upstairs.
this, and we're like,
He said my
it's
video's
almost
clear.
2 hours. And it's clear on you. It's always like that. It seems like clear, but you're lagging.
You said it's clear for you.
No, when you're talking, it's stopping. Like, for example, I got right now. Uh, it's lagging.
Mm.
Say something.
But I'm about to turn. I'm gonna come back upstairs. Yeah,
Maybe you're
hello.
talking and we can even see your face. Guys, we're doing no Skype right now, guys. Hi, honey. Hi. How's the internet there in the Philippines? It's too
I'm about
slow. Let's kick out Jay right now, guys. It's on and off.
let me give out right.
Say something. All right, guys.
Yeah, no, it's not good. No, come back upstairs. Come back
Yeah.
upstairs.
Okay. Hello, Big Truck Series review. Thank you for dropping by. Always, I see you all the time in Jay's videos. I see your comment all the time. Thank you for watching. They are basically trying to force as many people as they can to get vaccinated as quickly as possible. That's true. Actually their main plan, so that they will open the country. But yeah, JNK, do more shopping videos. I like seeing the price and update there to know how much we can expect and what how much we can spend and we can expect to spend. After the shopping video, we're gonna be on mostly on J and K and also my channel. But I don't know if Jay wanna upload the video here in the Black Filipino. But he actually included some sometimes. He included in his some of his video. He's always adding it there. So hey Tony from why you like to travel. Thailand's food blew me away. Yeah, very delicious. I think we need to wait for Jay. He's coming up right now. Maybe like this, maybe.
Carlos?
So this Wi-Fi is not good. If
No, it's good. It's just it's 4 bars. I have to be up here.
that's why we need to have a mesh. That's the mesh that PLDT
Yeah,
is
it's talking about
offering.
yeah
The three mesh.
the
which
three
is
mesh
you
because
can
they
plug
have a
in there.
mesh where it gives a good connection up here and a good connection downstairs and a good connection up by the kitchen area.
Mhm.
So it'll be even all the way through. If there's no comparing, you can't compare Thailand food to Philippines food. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Don't eat that porky pig. Thailand spicy food. No, Thailand spicy food is better than stuff. How's the air quality and food like in your town? Well, the air quality is good. I'm sure there's good food. It's good food all over the Philippines, but it's very spotty. I'm just being honest. Like say you can have a slammer restaurant and then the restaurant over is horrible, and then you can go to the same restaurant and somewhere else and it's disgusting. It's crazy. Sometimes, but sometimes you can find better food in the mall, in the cafeteria for 100
You said
pesos.
more
No, in the mall,
in a food
in
court.
the food court for 100 pesos, than you can find in a restaurant for 1,000.
Sometimes, guys, that's why we're saying this because
Philippines.
we eat in a lot of
Yeah.
some of the expensive restaurant. We don't vlog all the time,
Yeah.
so
We can't see a lot of
we
times I
get
can't vlog the
disappointed.
food
Yeah.
because I'm disappointed. Y'all don't know how many vlogs I didn't put up in the Philippines because of the quality of food, guys. So many times I haven't did a vlog.
Actually, when we're doing
Yeah.
this, for example, when you enter, oh, we're so excited, we're vlogging and we're taking a video, and then when we taste the food, it's like it's just microwave. That's why whenever we order, we always ask, is this microwave food? Make sure, guys, the place you're going to, you need to do research first if it's your first time to make sure if it's 4 or 5 stars. because you don't like to be disappointed at the end of the day. Like you're eating and they're like, what? This is 2,000, and then just the two of you, 2,000, 1,000 for you, 1,000 for your girl, and then the food is very bad.
And
So
that's what I was talking about in the video when I said the Philippines, they need to hear the truth more and accept it in the Philippines, because I'll tell you what the problem is, and I'll be honest, and Filipinos won't like to hear it, but I'm just telling the truth. See, a lot of times people that work as chefs in a restaurant, right? They eat at the place that doesn't even warm up their food. You know, guys know how they have the food stands out here, and the food stands, they give you the food just as it is. They don't warm it up or nothing. That's how most Filipinos eat, even in Manila. Everywhere they eat like that. They just get the food not warmed up, just sitting there all day long. Like the food is literally sitting there for like 4 hours in pots. Filipinos eat like that. So when you a lot of times that chef has that in his mind is what he eats, and he's thinking it's okay for you, that quality of food. And that's why the service is so bad sometimes. And I tell Kay all the time,
but
I
sometimes
mean, Kay, that you know why the service is not good? Because of the way they eat themselves. They're fine with eating in a pot that's been sitting there for 4 or 5 hours.
and also sometimes it's better to eat in a fast food or in the tugo in the carinderia. We call that carinderia when you see it in the street. Sometimes the food is fresh. But let me share you guys one example. We ate, this is not expensive restaurant, but people go there for birthday parties. I celebrate my birthday party there way back like 2018 or 2017. We eat in Kuya J. Everybody know Kuya J if you've been to the Philippines.
Kuya J's good sometimes though.
No, one
I've
we
had
share it.
I've had a bunch of good experiences. I can
Yeah, there's
best,
it's that's the only thing. The only
but
thing is they're
sometimes
not
yeah, they're
uniform.
not
For
uniform
example,
exactly.
this
That's
restaurant
true.
is good. You go to another restaurant,
And
the
it's
other restaurant is
same.
not good, which is Kuya
It's the
J
chefs.
too.
Yeah, the
So
chefs.
we went to Boracay 2007, 2019 before pandemic. The
Hmm.
Kuya J eat all you can, free eat all you can in the hotel where we're staying is delicious. But this Kuya J that we eat in Manila, we ordered tinola. So I was thinking like, Jay, let's order tinola. Maybe it's delicious for them because I cook tinola. So guys, they serve us tinola that's in frozen that is already cooked from the refrigerator. They serve it to us when we're eating the chicken. It's super cold, like I'm cooking, so I know when I put the food from today and then I'm gonna reheat it tomorrow. So it's like that. And when we're eating the chicken and we do like this and it tastes like frozen, like you can taste the coldness, and the soup is hot. The soup is hot and the chicken is super cold. I was like, Kuya, what is this? Why are you serving me this? Like, what? Oh. And he said like, oh, maybe mom, I don't know. I think they said it's microwave or something. We really, really disappointed that day, but we never put up a video against it, or we never say bad things about it. But
So many times.
it's sometimes we're just warning you guys. Please do your research before you eat in a big restaurant in the Philippines.
You know what?
Which one is better? Like Contis, guys,
You know,
delicious.
Chinese, yeah, great.
Contis is a
You know what I'm gonna
cake.
have to do?
Oh my
You know what I'm gonna have to
gosh.
do?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to do a website and list all the horrible restaurants. You should. I got to do it. I'm gonna get bashed by Filipinos, but I got to do it. So you guys know when you come here where not to eat. You know, because guys, that happens so much. And you guys that come to the Philippines who've experienced it, you already know that happens. But Philippines, there's a lot of good restaurants, but then there's a lot. Sometimes it'll be a good restaurant, and then you eat it, like Kay said, at the next one in a different town, and it's the chef, it's the quality. And Philippines has to get better with that to cater to more foreigners. You know, that's what I was saying. Philippines could be the top. Philippines is gonna have its opportunity, but with little things like that, people are gonna say, "Oh," and it happens. See, that's the thing. It happened somewhere, right? And then you'll be in Manila, and then it happens still. And then you can be in the province, and it happened. And then something, it's like something happened. The same kind of thing can happen no matter where you are in the Philippines. The service, it could be the as far as the service when you want to get service, or the service, when you're eating, or the service when, someone's helping you somewhere, things like that. Like, it has to be uniform.
I think
Yeah.
we should make a video of what are the restaurants that you can suggest for them to eat that we
Yeah.
try it. Sure.
I'm
Because
gonna
guys, the
yeah.
reason there's somebody commented at the very bottom earlier. You can read it later.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no comparison. I'm a Filipino. I love our dish, but when I was in Thailand, when I traveled to one place, I am in Ayutthaya, working
Mm-hmm.
there. I order a dish in the tutu, like not in the restaurant. Same taste when I go to another province, when I go to Bangkok, when I go to another location, same exact taste. They're really
That's
uniform. It doesn't
Thailand.
matter where it is. I never experienced the whole 4 years. Maybe I don't know. I never experienced bad food because I'm eating the same thing. Not
That's
only
and
the
that's
same all the
why
time, but
and
it's
that's
really,
why
really
Thailand's
uniform,
cuisine is a top
popular
cuisine
in around the
all
world.
around the world. All around the world is popular for that reason because they're uniform with everything. With certain services, they're uniform. You know, you can go on the street and get a good Thai dish. You can go in a restaurant and get a good Thai dish. You can go to something in the south of Thailand and get something equivalent to the food you're eating in the north of Thailand. And Philippines has to work on that. Food is 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 a part of your soul. It gives you nourishment. So when people eat their food, they get emotional. It's really an emotional thing. So when you and that's why Filipinos have to learn that because it's hard to learn when you're eating. I mean, the way you eat is not uniform. When you're eating cold food at a rest stop style
And also,
and giving it
guys,
to you cold, it's been sitting in pots all day, that's not acceptable in other countries.
and also
Yeah.
in Thailand, they actually cook it in front of you.
Yeah.
So, for example, I ordered this basil chicken. Okay, basil chicken. They're gonna cook the basil right in front of you.
Right there, boom. You're like, oh, yeah. And it's fresh. You're
It's
like,
just
man.
spicy, but
But
I
the
was
thing
really
is, though,
disappointed with
just the thing
the
with Thailand,
microwave
though.
food.
No, yeah, no. See, in case of Filipino, so you know it's real. And the crazy thing is, in Thailand, right? In Thailand, they'll no matter what, it's like it's always fresh. They always cook it right there in front of you, and that's the key. It's prepared in front of your face. Standards. Philippines has to work on standards. The problem is that every dish, the most popular dish the Philippines has, is a dish that you've cooked for hours, or a
Mhm.
dish that has to be cooked already. The thing is, what I realized is there's ways to cook those dishes faster if you pre-prepare the food. You understand what I'm saying? If the food's prepared somewhat, maybe you cook something a little bit, and so it's not so like say it's like mid fresh, but all you have to do is like put it in the pot and then cook it fresh there. There's ways you can do it. You can store the food certain ways to make it fresh every time. They can do it in the Philippines. It's just hard.
No, some maybe cook are lazy
No, not
sometimes.
that some cooks are lazy, kid. You know what it is? The budget. Like when Filipinos prepare food, they don't have much of a budget a lot of the times to prepare. Like Thai people, what they do, okay? Even people that's poor, they'll go get the budget to have a cooker. They do
But
all of that stuff.
but
Yeah,
the prices in Thailand is also
it's
cheap.
cheaper, right?
It's very cheap,
And that's the
like the
thing.
veggies and everything. That's the thing. And also, they doesn't have a 12% tax in.
Yeah, yep.
It's like I think 7 or 8 tax only in Thailand.
No, it's gonna be hard because it's not only Thailand. It's a lot of other countries too that are like that. That are just like Thailand with that. Philippines has to work on that. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take years to even train. Like they need to be trained. Okay, it's like it's hard, man. It's gonna be
Like,
hard.
yeah, go
Yeah.
back. Go back.
Yeah, let me jump off this topic because I don't like talking about it because it's like a
We
touchy
love food,
topic.
guys.
Yeah,
We
we love
love
food.
food too much.
And that's the thing. I love food. I love even cook. We both cook food. Like we can cook, and food is emotion. It's something that you get emotional about. As you guys can see, I've been talking about it for so long. But Thailand spicy food is better than South Korea. Thailand spicy food is 10 times better than South Korea.
When you say spicy, it's really spicy, but it still have taste.
It tastes
Korea is like spicy, like
no
spicy.
spicy. Koreans is
Crazy
retarded with their
spicy.
spiciness.
Mhm.
It's not even like a good spicy. Like Thailand, they make it with like the red pepper, the sile. That sile it has a different flavor than when in Korea they used the silay too, right, Kay? Remember they made us dish? Remember it was too spicy. I feel like I couldn't. I was choking
Which one?
when I ate the spice.
What, the noodles?
Yeah, not only the noodles. It was another dish. They had like this pepper spice in it, and it was disgusting. Remember we ate at the restaurant one
Ah,
time?
it's Chinese.
That was Chinese. It felt like my throat was burning. I was like, it wasn't Thailand spicy. Like with the silay, it was off.
Oh, it's Thai restaurant too.
No, it wasn't that.
Mm.
Definitely was. It was Korean. Okay, it was made like Korean style.
Oh.
But anyway, let me keep on. Let me
Let's
see.
move on from the food,
Yeah, let me
guys.
see. Let me go down to Mikey loves chef side. Don't eat that porky pig. Yeah. And from Eric said I'm working my SRV visa and selling my home at the same time right now. Okay, do your thing, man. I guess he must have worked on. He got somebody that can process it for him. And if the Philippines had the Thailand cuisine, I know it would be no contest, Frank Ellis. I wish it did. I wish it did. But not even just that the that cuisine. You know the like see some Filipinos. Don't get me wrong. There's some Filipinos, but those are the ones that usually get put in the forefront. Like there's some Filipinos that you'll find in the province places. And even those food I wouldn't eat, they cook lechon and they make it certain ways, and they have the big fire grill and they prepare it all and it's like perfect, and you get your food and it's like, oh man, it's like it came out of a smoke pit in Texas. So seriously, there's Filipinos that know how to barbecue like that. They barbecue lechon and also other food, but then the thing is you go to that one place, right? And then you go to somewhere else across the street and it's like you can't eat nowhere else for the next 10 miles. You can't eat any of the food. That's the problem. That's the problem.
And also, guys, if you're leaving the province, at night, make sure you eat early because they close early. Like the mall close early.
It's in Akamaraku said steamed fish and okra, basmati rice, steamed
Oh
and
yeah.
coconut
Oh
milk.
yeah. Jay just bought
Uh,
basmati rice today.
oh yeah, I gotta have my
It's too
basmati
expensive, like
rice.
400, but the 2 kilos is 400 pesos.
It's worth
But
it though. It's
if
worth
you
it.
eat once a day only with one
And
cup,
it's much I like the crunchy
it's too
skin of lechon. I
expensive.
never had it. I never will have it. And Big Truck Series said Guam is expensive, but it's too difficult, so difficult traveling to and from Guam. Not to mention bringing in items any place that is difficult to ship to ultimately be expensive. Yeah, we'll be hungry for my charger. And
Oh, you didn't charge it the whole time?
no, I was in charge the whole time.
Oh, I was on. Oh, you put in the.
Oh, this?
Oh, it was
It's
on.
on the right
Maybe
one.
the charger is not working.
Oh yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not.
All right, I'm just gonna read there. It's cold. I wanna cover myself with a book.
Are you still cold now?
Yeah,
Yeah, guys, Kay has departed.
that's
Kay has
important.
departed. All right, so, whew, now,
It's like I know, we're so happy.
no, I'm not happy. What you want? No, I'm about to pull it closer now. I couldn't pull it close. You know, girls go, oh, you got it all close. It's making my hand look big. Eh. You know how that go. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I prefer chicken or beef to pork. Fortunately, Islam is so widespread, most people don't question if you turn down pork. I prefer chicken or beef to pork. Most people don't question you if you turn down pork. All our meats are steamed if and grilled, so expats allowed to vote. In Philippines, no, we can't vote. I wouldn't want to vote. Actually, Lamont, tell her I don't vote in the U.S. Last person I voted for was Obama, but that was really the last time I was really out there. Really, about when Trump got in, and I was gone. When Obama leave, 2016, right? I was gone. I mean, when Trump got in 2016. I think I was gone by the time Trump came in. So yeah, I haven't voted in a while. But Lamont tell her it's not. Yeah, yeah. Philams can. Yeah. An American, I love meat. I have to have a steak every now and then, but a lobster next to it, and I'm good.
Let's see. I love meat too, Panay meat. YouTube has great cooking videos. Thai, Indian, Caribbean, etc. Philippines has all the best ingredients to cook healthy. Philippines does, and you know what? There's a lot of healthy dishes in the Philippines. Like they have langkat, they have the banana blossom. It's a bunch of stuff that's healthy, and I like to make it. Like what's the one, K, with the what do they call this? It's like succotash. Where you make the they do it without the beans though. I made it today with the corn and the tomatoes and the okra. The delicious. Just it's actually vegan. What's that called again, Kay?
Which one?
With the okra, corn, and the tomatoes.
Ginisang mais.
Ginisang mais. I make ginisang mais today.
Yesterday.
Delicious. Yesterday, yeah. Actually, I made some today.
Oh,
for
yeah,
lunch.
yeah, yeah. This
Yeah, I made it
lunchtime.
today. Yeah.
Today. I forgot.
It was yesterday because it's one in the morning.
Oh,
So yeah, it was delicious. But ginisang mais. There's actually a lot of dishes, but it's not known. I mean, it's known, but you guys don't really know about it. Some of you may not know about it. It's from Marshall Field, J and K. I never been buy too much furniture in the Philippines because I never stay in some place and don't want any hassle with moving. Yeah, no, it's true. It's not big. It's not good to have a lot of things. Like even when me and Kay moved, like no, I'll tell you what happened, Ishmael Marth. Right when we moved, we left our couch, we left our table. But they have a couch and table here, but the stuff was old. We just got rid of it. We just let the lady have it. I think the landlord may move in there for a while, so now she already had a bed there. We used her bed. So now she has a couch, table, chairs. We left our cooker there, a bunch of other stuff. So she has pretty much a full apartment now. She gave it to us with a bed, but now she has a full apartment. So whoever else moves in there, if they want to keep that stuff, they can keep it and have a full apartment. Actually, has tons of dry goods. How about just cold cuts like sliced cheese? Well, actually, the cold cuts, right? You can get them like say if you're in Manila, places like that. The place I go to, I would go to. I stopped doing it though, because you know the cold cut diet is the worst diet you can have. Me and cold cuts, but you can go to okay, what's the name of that place?
what?
Grocery store. The I forgot it because I'm not in Manila anymore.
Which
Marketplace,
one?
marketplace.
Marketplace.
That
Ano,
marketplace.
Mustans.
Rostons, marketplace.
You need to show our location here.
Yeah, huh? They said it already. But yeah, Rustin's a marketplace. You can get your cold cuts, and then also too there, they have the vegan ice cream that'd be like the vegan ice cream, delicious. But yeah, you can get your cold cuts from there, and also you can get the breads to go with it too.
Oh,
So they not only have the cold cuts. Usually in that store they have like a bakery, and you can get like the fresh roll bread, and it's delicious. It's not cheap at all. You know, the cold cuts are going to be not nowhere near American prices, but close to it. And then even the bread is going to be a little more. They have cheaper bread. They have a very cheap bread in the Philippines, but the good bread, you know, I forgot the name of the company, but you'll see it there in marketplace. But yeah, yeah, when I visited to PI for the first time in 2004, my wife's uncle paid for everything. We went to Boracay, Baguio, and Tagaytay. They had a house in Ayala, Alabama, where we mostly stayed. And then, so yo, chat, is the Philippines open for tourists? No, not at all. And I'm so far up because I've been, man, we probably had 1,000 more comments in here. That's how far up I was. Thank you guys for the comments. Like, you guys really commented a lot today. You guys said you're gonna read them. You're gonna you're gonna comment and give you a lot of them. Oh man, I'm so far. I won't be able to get through these. Woo. Oh yeah, guys. Let me see. Let's see picture serious. So I always not from American. I love me. Okay. Let's see. So now, here we go. So this one. No, not yet. Maybe around. I say next year. Next year, either it happen around February time or past that. Definitely won't be no time soon. If it does, that's good. That's how I feel. If it opens up before then, that's good. Come on down, but I don't see it opening. Yeah. I'm at an acupuncture. That's when I'm quiet. I hear you. Your video is lagging and blurred. Like in the old days. This is from a while ago. Huh? Yeah, it's early, I know. Let me skip some of these. Let me skip some of these. That's when I was downstairs. You see, I'm diabetic. How is the medical care there in the Philippines, in the province for diabetes? You can get decent care. Um, you can definitely get your medicine if that's what you're worried about. You know, you can always find it at a Mercury or a Watson's. You can get your medicine, and they do have them in the province. Deep in some of these provinces, I don't know. I know where I am. It's not really the province, like the city here. So everything is here, and also almost every food place you can think of too is here. But I'm not eating it. But you can find everything here. Um, as far as getting, say, if you got an emergency, no, you would need to be in a major city area. Maybe with diabetes, you'd be even fine here where I am, but still, they wouldn't have the certain machines or certain things needed to make sure you're okay in the province. And that's why most guys go to cities if they, especially if they have a major issue, especially guys if they need the VA. But anyway, if you're um if you're just a diabetic, you should be fine in the province. You should be fine in the province. If you're a diabetic that's not good in heat, um, you may not be fine in the province. I say make sure come here first and see how you adjust to the heat in the Philippines. You know, because you may come here and your diabetes was fine all the time. Maybe you was in the states or somewhere else in cold climate most of the time, and then coming to Philippines is burning hot. Because like for instance today, I was outside. I went to church and it felt like it was 100 120 degrees. It's just the humidity. And they said over here where I am too, it's just hotter. I don't think it was that. I think it was just hot today. But yeah, you should be good though. You should be good for most part of the province. One of the reason Philippines is on the radar is the English. That's true. The fact the Philippines speak English is a great thing. Other than that, it's kind of Thailand. Well, Thailand, it's always been Thailand, and it will not be Thailand. The reason why it's moving from Thailand is because they're getting strict. They're getting stricter in their visas. Even now, if you want to stay for a long time, there's no more visa runs. That's out. So, that's going to be out. Also, you want to be an investor, you have to actually invest. So, they're making it so much harder. You need serious money to go to Thailand and stay in there, and stay there. And so Frank Ellis said I'm Creole, so the food in Thailand was heaven to me. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm used to those kind of dishes too. So Thailand was a good trip for me. I loved it. I loved it. Kay loved the food because Kay lived in Thailand for like 4 years. You know what's funny, y'all? Funny thing, I told Kay to come back to the Philippines for her family. If Kay would have came back to the Philippines and you guys were so stuck on the Philippines, you probably wouldn't be watching me right now because I would have been doing videos in Thailand. That's the crazy thing, but it's not happening. I'm in the Philippines. But let me see. I'm 20 minutes from Louisiana, Frank. Oh yeah, you from Louisiana? You 20 minutes from Louisiana? Yeah. That food out there is just something else. And how I ranch here: cows, chicken, cat, fish, deer, ducks, meat. Well,
It's not charged.
no, we're getting the thing
Mm.
first update. Ask me to do an update. Oh, let me make sure that update don't happen. You're up to date. No, I don't want this update to happen. Let me see here. Right, it's not the food, it's the chefing process. Yep, it is the chefing process. And that's the thing, it can miracles, that's what I was talking about. That needs to be worked on here. They need to stop hiring people for chefs or to be cooks. not the fact it don't matter how they eat. It's just when you're preparing food for someone, prepare it with love. You know, if you don't eat that way, that's fine. That's you. People don't want to eat how you eat, but they hire people as cooks to prepare food in your way for people. You know, cooking is an art. It is an art. And Kay knows that's how like I see it as that way. Like I'm the kind of guy my family used to always love when I came over. Right? You know what I love when I came over? I didn't need I didn't need nobody to cook for me. I didn't need nobody to clean for me. Right? I go on somebody's fridge, anybody's fridge. I used to do this in my boys' cribs too. I go in their fridge, find something nobody's eating, and make a dish. You know, I'll go in there and find some sausage of some kind, and then whip it up together and make a dish out of it. You know, that was just me. I've I've been going to Korea for 25 years and have seen how the food quality standards has changed. I think it's the most innovative in Asia right now. Well, I haven't been to Korea, so I can't even judge you on that. I don't know if it's better than Thai food. I got to tell you guys what happened, right? Me and Kay, before we came back to the province. Let me see. Thanks for the super chat. Who's this? Beast Texas. Thanks for the super chat. I didn't realize that, man. Thanks. And so, man, I went gaga for the food in Thailand. Yeah, I know. The food in Thailand is. Let me tell you guys though what happened, right? So before we left out of Manila, like the day right before, we were going to take the bus to go to the boat, right? We went to a Thai restaurant, and I can't wait to go back to Manila because we're gonna go to that restaurant again, right? It wasn't even hot. They made it for us mild, and that's the thing about Thailand. If you go out there to the country, like we was eating hot food all day long, but then after a while, it don't work right with your system when it's coming out, right? So it's not really that healthy for you to eat like that all the time. So I said, sometimes a lot of times I'll say make it mild because like by day three, my stomach was burning. It was burning coming out. So I said they had to make it for me and came out. And the thing was though, it wasn't. We met a guy that was from Thailand. The food we ate at before we came out to the province. And guys, wasn't spicy. It was okay. Had a little bit of kick to it because he made it mild. But the way he made it, like you could taste all the flavors they use, like in the larb guy, right? I know you guys. I don't know if you guys have had larb guy before. That's with the chicken. It's usually served cold, and like it's like a salad. It's like a Thai salad, right? Kay loves it. I started loving it too. And usually it's spicy. It's real spicy. It wasn't spicy, and it was delicious. And then the basil, chicken basil, wasn't spicy, and it was delicious. And I said, man, I didn't know Thai food because usually it's spicy, and people in Thai they'll say not spicy, not good. That's how they believe. And it was my pet my Aloy, and it was delicious. It was delicious, and I said, man, but don't get me wrong though. I've ate at Filipino restaurants. Same thing with Filipino cuisine. So it's really that it needs to be uniform. That's all it is. Because Filipinos, there's a lot of good Filipino cuisine. Asia has been a staple of food. Americans isn't that great, honestly. Yeah, America's been, you know, and that's the thing too. When I was in the U.S., it was hard to find good food too, and that's the truth. Usually, there is a lot of good food. You got to go to like those places, like in certain towns and cities that are just that place, and it's just popular for that. And then you find those places. It's a place in every town and almost every city in the U.S. It's like that, where you eat there and it's like, man, this is it for this city. And what's the name made it popular too? The guy from Guy Fieri made those places popular, and the diners, drive-ins, and dives. That show right there, like you see all the places to go to in America from him. All the places like with the crazy and healthy food that's delicious. Guy Fieri shows you like people like that. Well, Asia has been a stable. Okay, I read it already. Man, oh Gaga. What province are in, guys? Yeah, we're in Orange Mindoro. We got to figure out how to hit them in Philippines We're a little hybrid restaurant. Cajun, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Ruth Chris's, Cats, Deli, hybrid. Put a little milkshake. And you know what's funny, Beast, Texas? That's what in the Philippines will eat it, and Filipinos will eat it. Filipinos love food, man. Filipinos will eat your food and give thanks for you cooking it like that. Like, man, people will be there. That's the one thing about the Philippines. Like, you can really grow a business here and make it successful. And you can even start it here, a food business, because Filipinos eat it. You know, Filipinos are good for that. Like, because they do that. They go to every country and eat everybody's food. That's just Filipinos. They just the love is just very not even that they're not love. That's just what they do. They go around and eat things. Everybody does. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Filipinos, they adapt to almost every culture. Um, you ever know Beast Texas? That would be a good idea. It would. And Grandma said, Tom Sock, nah. And Aka Mirrors, I agree, Kay. The chefs need to learn new processes. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And so Aka's YouTube videos have the best cooking videos. Just type what you want, cook, and some pro will have a video. No, it's true. You know what's funny, Akon Miracles? Sometimes I look at YouTube to prepare a dish of something I never cooked before and to get some different ingredients. Or sometimes I look on YouTube, right, and see somebody preparing something else, and they say, let me prepare this ingredients and do this with it and mix it and add my own flair to it. Well, that comes with. I think I'm a chef. I'm deep down. I'm a chef. That's what it is. I just don't have the training. Japan had good foods. I never. Yeah, I guess Japan. We eat Japanese, I guess, but not too much. We eat at the Japanese restaurants in the Philippines, but you're not eating Japanese until you go to Japan. So I guess I never had it. Vietnam and Malaysia has really good food too. Yeah, I know, Jason. Well, and that's why Vietnam was one of those countries I said to Malaysia. The preparation of the food, they take pride in it because it's the same thing. I went to Malaysia, and you can go almost anywhere out there. It's not like Thailand. Thailand is like uniform. Still, Malaysia was good. I've never been to Vietnam, but I'm sure they're good. Philippines needs to match. Needs to match. That's why I can't compete. That's why these other countries are top travel destinations. Philippines is top travel for the islands. I'm talking about as far as food. Philippines can compete, but it's gonna take more time. And thanks for the super chat, Terry Fleming. Thanks a lot, man. From one brother to another. Thank you, man. Terry Fleming always show that love there. I appreciate it. Yeah, Vietnam, Malaysia, they were having really good food. I was kind of hoping the seafood might be legit close to the ocean. Barbecue has been universal intentionally so far for me. Different styles, but just have seen it thrown down in Philippines. But and it's sad, Beast Texas, because I see you guys, me and Kay actually care, man. Like I know you guys see my videos now. I just talk about it now because I've been here so I'm like, man, I can't stop tell everybody what's going on. I got to tell you guys. But I've held back from talking about things for so long, not to upset people. Seriously, I was like, man, I don't like it. But I'm like, it's the truth. And I'm not lying on people. Say, oh, Filipino, I'm just making a lie. Filipinos is like this, is at making stuff up. I'm saying it because that's how I say it. That's how Filipinos really are. You know, and it's facts. Like the, every video I do, has a serious meaning. Like I've actually been here and I've studied and I've seen, okay, you know what? This can actually improve. And I can see, okay, Philippines is right there. You guys already see it because you guys come to the country too. So how do you guys come in and out? So you already see, yeah, he's right. Philippines is right there. They just need the food. They just need the service. And you guys know what I'm talking about. So Filipinos are very nice, but I'm talking about actual service that you get for you guys that are well traveled, that have your passport. You guys, like you guys are, who've been to these other countries, you know what I'm talking about because you've been here too. So like, okay, yeah, Jay's right. exactly what you say. I see it. Like Philippines could use more like what these countries have, you know, and Philippines would be right there. Uh, Adrian, what's going on? How you doing, man? And yes, and absolutely right. Each country has their own food, and I'm a food lover, man. I'm a food lover. See, everybody likes Thai food. And Graham is actually, I think Graham is in the Philippines. He knows. Graham knows. He knows what I'm talking about. See, he said it. I can't find any Filipino food I like, and I live here. Well, this is the thing, Graham. You can, man. You can. Don't. That, you know what? They have a lot of Filipino chefs. I got to give Filipino props on this. There's a lot of up and coming chefs, and they know what I'm talking about. So if they ever watch me, they'll say, "Yeah, he's right." But they actually put love into their food. There needs to be more Filipinos like these chefs that are coming up now. And they've been around for years, though. It's even before they're coming up. But the chefs, the actual chefs here in the Philippines, put it down. You know, you see them guys. You see them on cooking shows. I think it was a Filipino chef that was on Gordon Ramsay. Like they make it all over the place, and you see them, and they understand cuisine, so they know what I'm talking about. They, but greetings from Brazil. Hey, Soldado, how you doing? And don't lose hope, Graham. You can find something, man. You can find something. Pancit, yeah, I like pancit a lot. The way Kay makes it though, Kingu. The way Kay makes pancit, oof. But I haven't tasted other pancit like Kay's. I don't know what it is.
No, because I don't put soy sauce no more. I know
Yeah,
if I with soy sauce, you will like it too, but
yeah, but still, it would be too salty. And that's the thing with the pancit, can't be too much soy sauce too. Mustaka from Canada. So Katie's parents, I cook at home, no problem. No problem. Can't wait to fly to Mindanao in April. Just don't try pok pok. I would never try pok pok. You know the one thing I do want to try though? That dish they make in they make it in Tundo. Not the they make a bunch
really,
of stuff.
but it's ano like
What?
the food
Pack pack
that
is garbage.
the remaining food, yeah.
Well, no, I would try. Though there's one pack dish I would try. I'll be honest with you guys. It's pack pack.
Monko, ano to,
No, manok.
manok
I
mo,
would try the manok
manok.
from this one lady. I seen it with the manok. I would try that pack pack. I said, man. At first I'm looking at it, but then she's getting the chicken from like the restaurants, right? Like they showed it in the YouTube video. You've probably seen the same thing, Will. And I seen that she made it, and I'm like. There was a bunch of dishes that I wouldn't try. I said, that one I would try. I would try that manok one. I would try that pack pack. If you don't like that, there's something wrong with your taste buds. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the way Thai, if you're not a spicy person though, you won't get it. You won't get Thai food. The food in the Philippines is very fresh. It is. The food in the Philippines is very fresh, Dwayne. But the thing is that the way it's prepared at a lot of places is not prepared fresh. That's the crazy thing, Elder Dwayne Hall. The food in the Philippines is very fresh. They have a lot, especially a lot of veggie dishes, but those dishes get pushed by the wayside because of the way they're prepared, because they're sitting there all day long. You know, if a dish is sitting there all day long, it's not the same. I don't know. I can't explain. But yeah, guys, I'm about to let me see. You still can cause thing
Oh
really
my
bad.
God, reading everybody.
Yeah, I can't read everybody. It's too much. It's way too much. You see, then I just skipped down to the bottom by mistake.
Where you get the,
Uh huh.
I wonder where you get the best cigarettes. I've been quit for 2 years, but we're not picking it up. See, you're wrong, babe. That's
What?
not the mon cook. It's the mon manok. It's not pagpag because pagpag is like like the rest, the remaining food you got in the garbage. That's
Oh no, no, not that. Not now. Not that. No, it's from a restaurant. The manok was a leftover chicken from a restaurant. It wasn't like the food from the garbage. It wasn't that. I would never try to pipe pot from the garbage. No, no. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. Um, I got that mixed up. I would never try that. The manok was the leftovers from the restaurant, but it's leftovers that was never eaten. It's not leftover that was eaten. It was like leftover chicken that wasn't eaten. So that's different. And I seen a lady making it look delicious. Not from Manila in the mountains. It's cool weather. Yeah, it is. Baguio, even a little bit up there about Pampanga, certain areas of Pampanga. Not really, because Baguio's up in the mountains actually. But still, over there in some certain areas over there, it's cool. It's cool. I could just live off hummus. I'm gonna start living like that soon. Jay, do you know if I can move to Thailand due to medical issues? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see why they would stop you. And thanks for the super chat, Beast Texas. Thanks a lot for the super chat, man. I need a sugar mama in the Philippines. I don't know think you're gonna find that. Bro, chat about kinds. Don't remember those. I know. I roped the goat and pulled him over a perimeter wire and out the side. It was hell for that. This is Labana from out of bucket. They got any rich, powerful women over there that like young, attractive men? I'm sure there's some. Zero M. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure you can flip it how girls flip it with the expats. You can flip it with the Filipinos out here. I wouldn't do it though. Yeah, guys, that's it. I'm gonna end the live stream when
We're
it's
not
no.
yet done, babe.
Why we not that done?
Okay.
Who's more? I can do anything she wants. Just I need my own spot. She got to pay for it. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. It's 2 o'clock. I'm about to go exercise a little longer. Probably eat again. Digest my food. Probably sleep like around 5, and that's all. Wrap. See you guys tomorrow. I'm definitely having a live stream tomorrow. So guys, be there. Be square. Um, I'm gonna find a good topic. I'm gonna find something interesting for us to do. Okay. We're gonna do some reactions. We're gonna do a live reaction tomorrow. How about that? Yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Live reaction video. I'm gonna find something interesting for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare something nice for you guys. It's gonna be like guy talk tomorrow. So all ladies, you can come if you want, but be ready to hear guys talk. We'll do some kind of guys talk tomorrow for you guys. We're gonna dig deep. We're gonna talk about some things. So see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining the live stream. Have a good rest of the Saturday. Peace out.